Your team is banning.
Oh my god, I accidentally ended it completely. Oh no, Wait, no, we're back on. We're back on. We're back on. Never mind. Never mind. We on.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
I will
Your
choose
team
my
is
own
banning.
path.
I
Your
am the
team
power
is
of light
banning.
incarnate.
All my viewers! I lost everybody! Why would I do that? I'm sorry, guys. Everybody. G-Stream just shot up 200 people. I'm the biggest dummy in the world, guys. It's whatever. It's life. I had to put a longer delay. I had to have a longer delay.
Your team is banning.
I'll never catch up to G like this, bro. Feel like a loser. Feel like a big loser.
See value in me?
Your team is picking.
You should.
All right, BTK game. I messed up. I had to
Your team
stop
is
streaming
picking.
on OBS and start it back. And I thought I clicked to start it back because you get about like 40 seconds before YouTube's like, nope, we're cutting you off. Your feed wasn't coming for long enough. And I forgot. I thought I clicked the start streaming button, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. I don't know, yo.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
All right, let's see if Coach Deku can do it, guys. Match of the century. Match of the century, guys. Deku, the man who said Trex isn't, the man who said Zane's not going to MSC. The team that he's coaching is now facing Zane himself. The heat is on.
Let's settle things down.
Your team
with a
is
duel.
picking.
All right, all right. Is there a new chat? Am I missing my chat? Is there a new chat too? Yes, there's a new chat.
When the body suffers,
Your team
the
is
spirit
banning.
blooms.
Pop out chat. I like when Trex casts. Ha ha ha.
Come on, Dexter. It's our show
Your
time.
team is banning.
If I would have been able to stream yesterday, I would be doing G numbers right now. But, you know, it's life. It's okay. We'll be casting this season, so.
I didn't cure the pain.
Your team is
I
banning.
harness it.
Pretty much it was whoever could cover it first. Are qualified teams allowed to make? I have no clue.
The ocean is not
Your
just a
team is
home.
banning.
It is who we
If I was a
are.
betting man, I would bet on Zane's team. That's who I would bet on. Just being honest. But it's not just because of Zane. I know Yato made some mistakes yesterday, but if I was a betting man, I would bet on Zane's team. Is NACT season going to be on MLBB like MPL? I don't know. I think it might stay on the North American page just because they're trying to really build that page.
Your team is picking.
Yeah, Sophia, we just like to be funny on this stream, you know. This is best of one, Sophia, yes. $200 cash on BTK. Who wants to take that bet? You both PayPal me now, I'll be the holder of the money. Just kidding.
Among the plains exists the
Your
I didn't
team
say that
is
live.
picking.
which I
Moonton
was
does not
made
approve of
for.
gambling. Here comes the carry. Solid. I like it. I like the carry and then you bring in. I like it. I like it. Ooh.
I've been
Ruby would
waiting for
help
too
deal.
long.
Ruby would help deal with the Bennett with the. Either one really. Oh man. This is the first match I think that has me a little bit nervous. Did I watch Ackerman yet? Bro.
Your team is picking.
Private, literally, like during when I was talking about all the teams, their team that I said is going to the top 8. Like, I already know they're gonna be. It's Nicolette, bro, and Zia. Who was jungler? Everyone has to be on VC, so I'm guessing yes, they're on VC. This game actually has me antsy. I haven't been antsy all night, but this game has me antsy. This game has, bro, Private, I just did the biggest whiff, bro. We were at like 250 viewers, and I wanted to put a longer delay on my stream, so I tried to stop my stream on OBS real quick, and normally on YouTube, you can do that. You can stop it real quick and start it back, and then it'll add the delay, right? Because I didn't have a long enough one before. So I stopped stream, and I thought I hit the start stream button in time, but I didn't. So my stream just ended, and I had to completely reboot my stream on a whole new link and everything. It was, yeah. Yeah. Private, are you working right now? What's going on, bro? Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. What happened? They picked Cho? They picked up the Cho?
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
We need wide angle. Wide angle lens. It was a disaster, and I trolled everybody. It was kind of funny because I trolled everybody. And I was like, because I was in my chat box, like, just hold on, guys. Just wait. Just wait. It's going to reboot in just a second. And then it never rebooted. It was funny. Bro, look at this rotation from Ree. That was a nice pull from Yato. Theo gonna keep tabs. I'm invested right now, guys. I'm invested in this game. The thing is I know how bad Deku, like I know how bad Huevos want this. So I don't like, this is a big game for them. And I can't count them out. Mobazane takes that crab, very clutch. Uses the retry on it. That was clutch. That was clean. That was clean. Glue's gonna be very helpful here, right? Turtle is up. Zane up against Rito. Theo here as well. Durza a little late to the party. They need that level 4. Rito able to take the turtle though. Mobazane not able to get it. Yato coming to help out Ree. Gonna maybe get pulled back here. Shadow Stampede does not have it, but T wants to find something. Nice reverse time comes out. World manipulation as well. Gonna keep BTK at bay. This gives the side of Huevos a ever so slight 200 gold lead here. Mobazane losing the first neutral objective in this game. Now Yato has kind of been solo in this mid lane a lot. Theo forced to kind of rotate a bit more. Yato hasn't been able to do a whole bunch. He's getting down to about 50% health. I think we need to see a little bit more movement from him. This is a bad spot. Oh, T though with the clutch 1v1 kill up in the top side. Theo looking for Yukonon. He wants it. Right now, he just can't quite get it. Possible ambush here. Rito and Durza. Theo wants to try to find it. Maybe use that force out that reverse time a little bit early. Ree, the top side. Ree still having a little bit of trouble with T. He's starting to get a little bit more damage on him, but the thing is T keeps getting that health back. Mobazane going to start stealing camps down on the bottom side. Rito checking the orange buff. Not quite able to find it just yet. Yato consistently getting harassed, but honestly he has the movement, he has the escapability that he can do that. We're at 4 minutes, only 1 kill on the map. BTK does hold about a 1,000 gold lead currently, but it's not too much. They have not taken off with this game. 5 seconds till the next turtle, and BTK's ready for it. Theo getting vision on to Rito. Ree down to about half health. He may not be super helpful in this fight. With Diggy down on the boss side, this should be a free objective for the side. Oh, nice way the dragon. Rito goes down. This should be a free turtle. Mobazane able to take it. Maybe next. He does use the Electro Final Blow, but he puts himself into a death ball. And all of this, Huevos try to bully the bot lane, but they're not able to get a kill onto Yuna. Theo now trying to come in, maybe help out. Gets pulled back with the reverse time. Gold plating is now down on that gold tower, but it's okay. Theo looking for Durza. Gato coming in as well, and now BTK starting to get a little bit of a lead here. Mobazane takes a lot of gold plating off of that mid tower, and it puts them at about 2,600 lead. Huevos going to need to do something as we come into the mid game, because around this point is when BTK is going to start getting a bit of a power spike. Still haven't been able to get a kill onto Yuna yet, and we know how carries go when they're deathless. They're going to start melting things down. Theo continues to look for Yukonon, but just isn't able to find it. Rito and Durza down on the boss side also trying to help out. Up in the top lane, both EXP laners cutting hard. Cutting like they're a chainsaw through the wood. Turtle back up in about 55 seconds. Theo and Mobazane holding down. Watch for Durza and Daizu. Mobazane knows he's there. Durza down about half health. Uses the time journey just to escape. Yuna's there. They know they can't push this. Reese rotated all the way down to the boss side. He's caught him between two members. No time journey this time. If the knockup comes in, that's it. But he is able to escape with the Electro Final Blow. Theo almost taken out from the road manipulation. With the dash able to get through just in time. All right, BTK trying to do something. Huevos don't want to give this up just yet. Gold lead has now gotten up to about 3K. Rito in between several members. Forced to go into the tower just to stay alive. This should be another turtle for the side of BTK, extending that gold lead even more. But I think at this point, Huevos know. I like the fact that they're not forcing it, because at this point they know. Yukonon hasn't taken a death yet. Melissa can do a lot of damage when the time comes. And if they can just pocket around her when the time is right, they could have the answer. They could still take this into the late game. Carries a bit more up front. Yato, though, also deathless right now. He's even going to start doing a decent amount of damage. And next big skirmish, even if he goes down, he's going to be right back up in just a second because of the passive. Daizu taking a bit of damage here. Walks right into the bush with Mobazane. Brings out the road manipulation. Mobazane not able to get the finish. Now he's in a bad spot, taking a lot of damage. Yuna pops Speedy Light Wheel. The reverse attack. Electro Final Blow does come in. Rio wants to find it, gets the Petrify, but a lot of damage from Yuna. Cold Altar comes out. Yuna firing off some shots along with Yukonon. It is a stalemate. A great skirmish from both teams. Nobody goes down. Well played. Oh, finally getting a kick on Yukonon there. Unicutie picks up the kill. Theo does go down, but in my eyes, it's a great trade because you get the tower along with it. Now the gold lane is starting to escape them. Another kill. Killing spree for Mobazane. Looking at about 5K gold at this point. I think they're going to start bullying at this point. Mobazane wants to come in, maybe test his limits a little bit. 17 seconds till Lord pops up. BTK holding a clear advantage in this game currently. Oh. If there's someone you want to kick, it's a good kick. Durza forced to use the time journey. Finally, Mobazane caught inside of this room of manipulation. Theo goes down. Rio able to find it. Rio now in the midst of all of it goes down as well. Mobazane's going to pick that up, but Yukon here with a whole lot of damage. Yato trying to run away, escape with his life, but he will fall. Rito finding that kill. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but BTK does take the Lord. They're going to lose a tower in this. T, a bulky boy in the midst of 3 members. Don't know if he's big stun. Does not have the ultimate though. Able to finally lock onto Yi with the grab, and that's a great response. BTK, just when it looked like they were in a bad position, T picks up his game and fights back. Now they're going to try to lock onto Durza. Durza shredded down, a killing spree for Yuna. Lord still marching down the bottom lane. It's a huge advantage. 10-second death counter on a Yukon, 13 for Durza. Lord coming towards his tower, barreling in as T and Theo want to try to hit this pincer maneuver onto Rito. There's no Diggy this time to save you. All they need is a little knock-up, a little CC, and T goes down. And T finds Theo. Rito. These names are also similar. It's messing me up, guys. This is why we practice. It's 10-3, 10.5 minutes in. Several towers down on the side of Huevo. BTK wants to end this quick so they can move on to the next game, and Huevo's up against the ropes. Not even able to electo final blow. There's no way out, you already know. Theo trying to get the kick, can't fight the pick, but now the real manipulation does come down, but Theo wants to bring him to town. Yato uses the Cult Altar, he will not falter, and Rito wants to find 1, maybe 2, but now it's you. There's no escape, they found a few. A monster kill, just for the thrill. Zane dashes in. Where does he begin? This might be the end. Because BTK wants to move on. 11 minutes, 13 seconds. It's not going to be easy. Can Huevos pull themselves out of this hole?
Red team turret has been destroyed.
I hate to be the team that goes against BTK after an embarrassing loss. Big lead. On the run. T wants to have some fun. Don't know if he's going to be able to get away from this one. Electo final blow does come down. It's a 1v1, but knows he can't take that, so he has to back off. Lord, back up just a second. Heat on. Pressure in. Can Huevos maybe steal something here? They still have 3 inhibitors. They still have Yukon, just locked in the golden staff. It's a lot of damage to melt down a Lord. They could still survive this and bring it on to the 18-minute mark. They just have to be careful. Question is in. They don't go for the Lord. Try to disrupt these lanes a little bit, delay the game as much as possible, and try to get Yukon on line here. Conceal play coming out. In a bad spot. Oh, can he make it in time? They're looking for him. No! Electro final blow comes out. The kick locks in. Has no escape. That's going to be it for that one. Another man down and Lord coming. 34 seconds on the death clock. All right, guys. Bomb's going to land on to Theo here. See how this goes down. Mobazane holding the front side. Lord coming soon like a movie near you in the movie theaters. Wants to find you. Colt Alter comes out, locked on to the tower. Rito trying to escape, 10%, able to get back, get a little bit of health. Lord moving on to the mid now. All members very low. Theo forced to go back to base with the recall, but the Lord does not want to stop along with the team. Huevos looking for a response. Should be able to defend this. BTK not pushing too hard. They got what they came for, but they still want more. Mobazane gets pulled back in. Rio tries to find again. I meant not Theo. Whole bunch of tank minions. They got the boys. They got the click. They got the crew. Looking for a pick. Those bombs gotta be annoying. Boy, those bombs gotta be annoying. Listen, guys. Guys, all right, everyone stop picking on Deku, bro. Everybody stop. All right, can they end this here? Theo with a nice kick onto the perfect member, because that means no time journey for y'all. Daizu gonna find Yato though, a little bit too deep. Everyone's taking tower shots, and right before Rito gets decimation, Yuna picks him off. Mobazane coming around the wall. This is T all by his lonesome, but he's so thick, ain't no one getting through that hide. Tower will get the finish, but Immortality is up. Huevos want to find him. T, too greedy, will go down, and still no finish for the side of BTK. A little too cocky, things might get rocky if they don't finish this game soon. Yukonon getting a bit more of a punch. I got a hunch BTK is going to try to end this, but it's definitely not going to be easy. At this point, we're coming in on 15 minutes. I know the gold lead is huge, but we can't count Huevos out just yet. Hold on, maybe we can, because Yuna, that's a whole lot of damage.
Blue team has slain the Lord.
All right, guys. 15 minutes in. Can BTK finish it all? They doing BTR things. Big. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. All right, BTK coming in. Lord marching down. Like I said, coming soon, like a movie near you. Ree gonna be the first to engage. Conceal play does come in. Theo looking for one. Gonna get pulled back here. Bomb still landing. Yukonon just focused on the Lord. Nice Cult Altar in the midst of it all, but time. But the road manipulation goes down. Ree also very low, back under health. Immortality does pop for Theo. Still can't quite get the finish. Not just yet. Huevos hanging on for dear life, swinging like a chandelier. It's not going to be easy. Game's still going. 16 and a half minutes. All inhibitors are gone. At some point, though, Huevos are going to have to try to make a play on this Lord. You have to think, Huevos has such good siege protection right now. Huevos has a lot of siege protection. Like a lot of siege ability. Like they have the world manipulation. They have Yukonon who just melts lords. They have Durza with the time journey. I mean, it's a lot. It's not over yet. We can't say that Huevo won just yet. Because the thing is, we're not at that 62-minute mark. Ree goes down. Just when the chat thought Huevo had it. Recon, I'm sorry, but that's one member down, 40 seconds to go. He will be back up, though, in time for the Lord. T going to try to get the stun there. Don't think this is a good play. Mobazane and T all alone. Taking a lot of damage from Yukonon. Yato is here. Does have the Cult Altar cocked and ready to go, but T just continues to harass. That's the goal. That's the plan, because T wants to be the man. Can he or can't? They're going to steal away this blue buff. I think what BTK really needs to do here is they need to stop pushing in so hard, let the minions do it, let them come out of their hole. That's the only answer. I don't think they're honestly playing this all that great when it comes down to this point. I know they have a huge gold lead, but they got to be careful. Another orange buff going over to Mobazane. They are oppressing them, oppressing their people. Looks like North and South Korea right now going to war, and BTK wants to be the dictatorship. Huevos just trying to fight for freedom. Don't know if they can right now.
John Dela Cruz donated $2.79 through Super Chat. Drex, this Deca pack got me woozy.
10. John. All right, guys, let's chill out in the chat. Let's chill out in the chat. Everybody calm the hell down. Listen, guys. To anyone new here, we will say that, hold on a second, big Colt altar play. Yukon is the first to fall. This is going to give the Lord free opening. Ree will be next. Tower locked on. Huevos, it was well played. You tried. But tonight, you're forced to go home. BTK moves on.
Victory!
GG's well played. GG's, guys. GG's. Honestly, let's be real. Let's be real. Huevos actually put up a good fight there. Huevos actually put up a really good fight there. And to anyone that's... Let's be honest here, guys. Deku never insulted Zayn. Even Zayn knows that. Deku never had beef with Zayn. Everyone's blowing this very out of hand. Everyone's blowing this very out of hand. Even Zayn knows. Thank you. We were just having fun. We were just having fun, guys. We were just having fun. I need to find my next game. Where's my next game? Oh, I'm with Pika. Yeah, I'm with Pika. The only reason why I'm allowing all this is because Deku allows it. Deku has been debating with these guys for the past week, so I've just been letting all of this go on because everyone's been heated. Zayn fanboy's doing Zayn. Honestly, John Dela Cruz isn't even a Zayn fanboy. That's the funny thing of all this. John is just an instigator. That's all that is. All right, guys. All right. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I'm going to start muting people in here. It is publicity, you're right. Can you rhyme on regular casts? I don't know. I mean, I can rhyme. I can freestyle. So entwining it into my cast is a little different. I've done it jokingly before. I don't know how it actually sounded, guys. Oh, hold on a second. This isn't going to work. How do I... Oh. Hold on, hold on. All right. All right, guys. Sheesh. That was a really good game, though. Let's be real. It was a good game. I don't know if the bars I was spitting made it intense or for me, or if it was just intense. I don't know, honestly. Let's look at the standings. Where's the bracket?
Your team is banning.
E Money in the house. What's up? Can I still sign up for an ACT? Just get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. How dare you make that your first comment
What's your
in this
command?
stream?
Your team is banning.
Bars and chat was very intense during that match. Let's be real.
Your team is banning.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Oh shit.
John
Let
Dela
me
Cruz
try
donated
this.
$2.79 through Super Chat. Drex, I have an idea. Me, you, Ken,
Your
and
team
Deku on
is
Discord.
banning.
matters.
Thank you for the donation, John Dela Cruz, but no. No.
See value in me?
Your team is banning.
You should.
Your
I
team
am the
is
power
banning.
of light incarnate.
All right. Here we go, boys. Boys and girls, here we go. 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 E-Money, you want to cast? You could jump in the VC.
I didn't cure the pain.
Cast right now.
Your team
hunt.
is picking.
Your play-by-play. All right.
Time to drop the
Shoot your shot. I'm giving it
team
to you
is
right now.
picking.
Shoot your shot. Let me know when you're in the NASL VC. If Andrew Tate saw me vaping, he'd be like, "You're freaking haram, bro. That's haram."
My pleasure.
Someone told me I was the Andrew Tate of Mobile Legends the other day.
I've been waiting for
Your
too
team
long.
is picking.
I laughed about it. I was like, bro, that's freaking haram, bro. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. Chance to blow. BTK has to
I will
win.
protect you.
I'll tell you right now.
Your team is picking.
BTK has to win this game. Where are they? Where are they, bro? They have to win this game and then 3 more. 3 more games after this. It's a long road. Once in a lifetime. E's palms are sweaty. There's vomit on her sweater already. Ben spaghetti. She's nervous. But on the surface, she looks calm and ready to drop bars.
Your team is banning.
But she keeps on forgetting the heroes' names, their skills, and their ultimates. She's thrilled. But the truth is, E-Money just can't quit. It's over now. Lord's taken now. Clock's up. Whoa, now. DCMA.
Your team is banning.
3,000 worlds, and not a single one.
Never mind, stop with the rhyme. What's my horoscope? Bro, are you hitting on me right now? I'm a Capricorn, bro. I'm a Capricorn. I'm the best sign out there. Slim Trex. Call me Slim Trex. Bro, where is my Trex? Bro, did you see that game, bro? He was really nervous during the BTK game. He was actually rooting for Huevos, I'm not going to lie. He's a fan of the underdogs. He wanted them to win. He's a little sad right now.
You are
Your
first in
team
the
is
cluster.
banning.
What does Zane pick here? I'm not even paying attention. I'm reading
Pain
chat right now, not going to
is
lie.
the proof
team
that
is
I'm still
banning.
alive.
I do, honestly, Recon, I do agree. Yato seems a little, Yato does seem a little shaky. Him and T. But it's a different team. Like, Yato played with the same team for so long. The same player so long.
our homeland.
So,
Your team is picking.
it's a little different. Bobo, yes, I am a weeb. I watch lots of I'm actually more, I read a lot of manga right now. I have, the only anime I'm watching currently is Vinland Saga Season 2. Bro, we're going to stream for like 6 hours tonight, guys. Ohio Brothers aren't playing until next week or something, guys. Bro, should I suplex this dude?
Will never
Your team is
the
picking.
sands of Agelta.
Bro, eat money. This is like your first time in my stream. Just because I've met you in person, you gotta earn your stripes here. Look at these losers, John Dela Cruz and Ken Kaneki. No, I do need another actual like person with a sane mind. It's true. I had 2 of my mods grouping up and making fun of Deku earlier. It was a little out of hand. This is why you guys, that's honestly why you guys can't be mods. Because you're
Your
too
team is
wild.
picking.
You make us look bad. I don't mind people being crazy in the chat. I love you guys for that. But when you're a mod, you have to be a certain standard, you know? I am Barat, strongest dinosaur in all of Kazakhstan. This is my sister. This is my sister.
Horology is my craft. Diggy is my name.
My name's Barat, strongest dinosaur in all of Kazakhstan. Once you turn blue, you never go back, bro. I know E though. E's. I actually know E. I've met E in person. I can't be a simp for E. E dates one of my good friends. E is like my people. Trex Barat's cosplay win. Everyone keeps asking. When we get to 50K. When we get to 50K subs, we'll do a Barat's cosplay. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, Alright, let's go.
Mobile Legends.
Into the game, guys. Little Dino.
5
Purple
seconds till
Dino.
the enemy
Moving in.
reaches the
You know what
battlefield.
doesn't make sense?
Smash them.
Fars is taller than Barat's when he's at normal height. My next question is how big is the guy sitting on Barat? Or how big is... So Daytona's the dinosaur, Barat's Rise the dinosaur, right? How big is Barat's? Bro, am I set up to watch any other games? I did not prepare, guys. Uh-oh. 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 Big damage. Habibi. Habibi. Alright, hold on. I need to make sure I have something planned for the rest of the night. I do. I stay with Pikachu here. And I just ride with Pika for the rest of the night, pretty much. Barat's a grower, just like most of my chat. No, I lied, E-Money. You can't cast. You're too late. It's too late, yo. No. Send Ben. You guys want the wide angle view? I actually have to focus on the camera because someone's watching my screen right now.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Bro, one thing we have to focus on here, guys. The other team, what's their name again? OS, they do have carry. What's the name of the team they're playing against, guys? I need help. I was joking with you guys in the chat too much. Whoa, shit. Whoops, overskilled. Who the F knows? Uh-oh, Habibi in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna get, oh, had to flicker. This gives Yuna a lot of gold. Carry and Luna, it's true. Late game beasts. Something they're going to have to be careful for. It's good answers to Zane on this Barass, honestly. Wow, Caster. Bro, there's 96 teams, Jimmy. There's 96 teams. It's a double elimination bracket. Coach Mikey, chill out, bro. Deku, listen, he's probably with his team, trying to give him some words of encouragement.
Red team hero has been slain.
T finding kills, very clean. Look at him dance. He's doing the dance right now. He's doing the dance. He's gonna weave. He's gonna dive. He's gonna go under the tower and stay alive. That gives the turtle over to Zane because he ain't playing. Some people call him insane because he's got this game. Yato ready to bring down the feathered airstrike. Bang, bang, bang. Savage may go down, able to get the finish. Clean play from Yato there.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Back in the mid side, Mobazane with a chomp chomp, womp womp up against the wall, and you go down.
Has been slain.
Uh-oh, Yato taking a lot of damage, force a flicker, able to take out Sayori. BTK now taking a strong advantage in this game with about a 3,000 gold lead. Gonna move on to Savage. T looking for the dive, able to find it. Savage goes down. They take the tower shots. They don't care because they want that mid tower. Zane very low, but able to still escape. Not able to take the mid tower. Mikasa trying to keep them at bay. Bro, I think I pissed off John and Ken. They haven't talked in like 5 minutes.
Red team hero has been slain.
Uh-oh, Sayori. Honestly, I'm really not casting right now, E. I'm just messing around.
Hero has been slain.
I'm talking to chat and stuff, so. Aw, Ken said, I can never be mad at you, buddy. Thank you. I think the funniest part of all of that is John doesn't even like love BTK. He was literally just like, John's just a pure instigator. Like, he's not even like a Super Zane fan like Ken is. He was just like, oh, I'm gonna stir the pot. I'm gonna stir the pot. John's over here just like, I'm silent while Zane is winning? Did you hear me last game, bro? Did you hear me last game, Paul? I was rapping straight bars over Zane. I was spitting heat. I just dropped a mixtape about Zane last game. My voice is just tired out.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I'm just talking to chat this game more. Last game I was completely focused on game casting. This time I think we all knew this game. Last game was a little more intense. Maybe it was because I made it that way. I don't know. Maybe my rap bars are just so good. Another Lord going to the side of BTK. 10 minutes in, 10,000 gold lead. It's 1,000 a minute. Theoda's not laying up. A Sayori goes down to T. T in the midst of things will fall, but I think it's a fair trade. BTK going to move back, try to even out these lanes a little bit before the Lord comes. Down with Yato. Down with Yato. He stole the orange. Down with Yato. Uh-oh, conceal play. Big flicker coming. Big flicker. Misses everybody. Theo whiffs it. But that was just a gifted. Now they're trying to come in. They break the tower. They're trying to break the team. Overskilled. Might get killed. Yato takes a final shot, but gets away with feathered. Oh, that's it. That's it. GG's. 4 down. 5 down. The tower will be next. BTK takes the game in a BTK fashion. GG's. Well played.
Victory!
Oh. I think I gotta go pee, guys. All right, I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. All right. Yo, yo. I brought some food. Who's taking over? I'm going to take a second to eat, guys. Who was breathing? I was breathing hard earlier? All right. This could be a harder game. You got Joybaj, X-Tank for Team First Blood. No, this is a pub sub. It's a Publix sandwich. Publix? We have them in Florida. Something the rest of you peasants from the rest of America know nothing about. Never heard of a pub sub, bro? They make the bread themselves? It's fire.
Your team is banning.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
How much is a pub sub? I don't know, like $10 or
I
something?
didn't cure the
Your
pain.
team is
I
banning.
harness it.
This is a chicken tender sub sandwich. You can get a buffalo chicken tender. I'm not really a spicy guy, but you can get like a buffalo chicken tender sub sandwich where they take deep fried chicken tenders and they chop them up and put them in a sandwich. It's like the Holy Grail.
To me,
Your team is
fun is all
banning.
that matters. Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
No, this will actually be this should be a hard game.
Your
I am
team
the
is
power of
banning.
light incarnate.
My ethnicity? I am German, Italian, Scottish, and Irish. I'm a mutt. I'm a product of America. I'm a melting pot. I'm a mixed breed. I'm like those dogs on the streets, and you don't know what the hell they are. They look like a little bit of everything, maybe even part possum. That's me.
Your team is picking.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
I guess we will adopt you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have adopted me. I'm one of the people now.
See value in me?
Your team
You
is
should.
picking.
You are facing a cluster.
Someone told me to take smaller bites earlier. I don't know how. This is how I always eat. I eat fast. Losing to a team with a guy that's called You're Not That Guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
I've been
Your
waiting
team
for
is
too
picking.
long.
Inhale.
This land is our homeland, and it will soon be our burial ground.
Payback.
Your team is picking.
It's like, especially with a sandwich, you have to take big bites so you can get a little bit of everything in there. The goal, because they put all those things on a sandwich, and you don't want to take a little bite and like just get the chicken or just get the tomato or just get the lettuce. You got to get it
Your team
all
is
in.
banning.
You got to get it all in. Every last bit. Every last bit, guys. Upper bracket's been over. Upper bracket's done. They've already got the 4 teams that are going to season.
Pain is the
Your
proof
team
that I'm
is
still
banning.
alive.
It's not a Subway sandwich, guys. It's a pub sub. Extra cheese.
Your
the
team
southern
is
seas
banning.
are my domain.
I don't know about that, Jarboy. Or Jarbui. Because honestly, I haven't seen much Claude in MPL ID and MPL PH and stuff. Like other picks, other marksmen have against
Your
Riot over
team
him.
is
a bit.
banning.
He's not like a first-round pick marksman. Jar boy. All games are best of one. For those that don't know, this is just the qualifiers.
Your team is
This just decides who goes to the season. That's why the upper bracket's already done. Pretty much they did the upper bracket until it got to 4 teams, and now they're doing the knockout bracket until 4 teams. And then the bracket stops. We have 8 teams, and we go into season.
Among the planes exists the
Your team
equilibrium,
is picking.
which I was made for.
Okay. All right. I can breathe now. I can talk now for a second. Oh. Jesus, that bite. I'm good now. I feel better. Link in the bracket. I got you, bro.
Magic is my life.
4 teams have already. We've already
Your team
got
is
4
picking.
teams that are going to season. It's gonna be Area 77, Team Gosu, Ohio Brothers, and Ackerman. Those 4 teams made it to the slots in the upper bracket. Now we're deciding the other 4 teams tonight. I need water. My bet would be on BTK. But this isn't a team to mess around with. I think you have Joybaj on Rome, Spade Cutie. I mean, they're definitely a team that could make plays happen. So they got to be careful.
Welcome to Mobile
Zane has the
Legends.
Fredrin, though. Which, in my
5
personal opinion, I
seconds
think
till the
Fredrin's
enemy
probably the
reaches
best jungler in the game
battlefield.
right now.
Smash them.
So,
All troops deployed.
and then you have Zane with it as well. It's kind of scary. Yato's been doing great on the Farza. But you have the carry and the glue on the side of BTO, so it's just, it can definitely go a lot of ways. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, a lot of damage on Joybaj. Yato continuing with the poke. Spade Cutie going to have to finish up that blue buff, so Zane will take the Litho Wander. Moving a little bit faster through his jungle right now. Down on the bot side, Theo. And you're not that guy. Theo almost makes it. Almost gets a knockup, but just not close enough. Got to keep our eyes on Spade Cutie here. Zane also making his way over. May try to steal this gold crab. Not going to be able to get there in time. Spade Cutie does use that retry to make sure it happens. I like the way Theo's playing this. He's checking bushes. He's diving in. 20 seconds till Lord. EXP lane mage and jungler from both teams, all by the turtle. I meant 20 seconds till turtle. Both roams working their way up as well. Could get a little interesting. Both mages have their level 4. It's going to be a feathered airstrike and a real manipulation coming down here. Spade trying to come in. He misclicks the retry, and Zane techs it. Real manipulation does come out. Zio is the first to fall in this fight, but Joybaj may go down next. Oh, that's 2 coming out from Beat the Odds. They want to try to take 3. A beautiful flicker from T, and down goes Zed. That's a triple kill going into the hands of that Lapu, and that's what you want in the early game. It's going to give T a huge advantage here. Peter is today Zed's not that guy because they don't know who is Peter. They're gonna start trying to steal this blue buff now. Oh my god, Spade deleted. Hayabusa not going to have a good time in this. Every time he comes in, taunt. You see no escape. Yato gets a stun right after that. Hey, question, guys. Does bouncing ball stop Hayabusa's shadows? Or is it more like a teleport? Like if bouncing ball is in the way of the shadow he is trying to go to, does it stop it? This is a question, it's not a test. Oh my god, T gets all, bro, T just got all of his life back with that play. Yes. No, yes. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. All right. It does. It stops it. Turtle down about 50%. Don't think Zane's going to go for it. He knows he can't grab it.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Going to get hooked in from Joybaj there. Bro, cross ace. Thank you. Though I like to think I'm a pretty good caster already.
Red team
I do
hero
appreciate
has been
it.
slain. Blue team hero has been slain.
I like to think being an M4 caster means I'm pretty good. But yes, we
Blue
always
team
try
turret
to
has been
improve
destroyed.
more. Depends the skin. On a bad spot here. Not that guy going to be able to pick him off. Yuna going to drop his mom's force, dash around, try to get onto Peter. Peter able to just escape. Zed now in the midst of it all, going to get locked, going to get stunned, and Yuna Cutie picks up the kill. 6-3 currently. BTK holding a 2,000 gold lead in this game. Mobazane just harassing. He knows his limits right now. Even if he gets hooked back in, he should be able to escape this. Going to get the taunt. It's a lot of damage. But a big appraisal's wrath finds Joybaj, and the 1v2 takes them both out. The outplay from Mobazane. Insanity. Uh-oh. not that guy. Doesn't know this. Oh, Theo goes the other way.
Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team has slain the turtle.
He's just down here doing T things. 2 against 1. Gonna possibly take the death here. Oh, that hurts. You use the shadow kill and you get locked onto a goddamn camp, a creep. That's disgusting. Real world manipulation does come down once again, but the damage just isn't there. BTK starting to take a huge gold lead here. Watch Theo, watch with Theo. Doesn't use the Tyrant's revenge, or doesn't use the Tyrant's raids just yet. Zane under the tower, takes the tower shots like it's nothing. T into the backside, does get petrified, but he's going to get the stun onto Joy Bodge, looking for the kill. Does find one on the Zed. Yato picks that up, puts it in his pocket. He's going to get pulled on the tower. Theo trying to help. 2 members down. Nice response from You're Not That Guy. It's a double kill. Going to put them a little bit back and stop the siege, but still not giving them the lead. Kufer did miss that jump. They're going to steal this blue buff now, and I don't think there's anything Beat the Odds can do about it. BTK on a straight gauntlet run through the lower bracket right now, bringing the heat to all of these games. Not giving any team a chance to even breathe. We're 9 minutes in. The gold lead has now moved up to about 4,000. First turtle finally popping up. Joy Bodge getting a little hook on Theo, but that's what he's here for, to take those right to the face. Doesn't care. Without a trace, he's going to try to get a pick off. Moves onto Peter. Feathered Airstrike comes down. Once again, keeping everyone at bay. Joy Bodge trying to come in. Pops the King's Calling. Not able to get the finish, though, because Zane still takes Lord. T in the backside, trying to land the stun, but this is going to be bad for Joy Bodge. Will fall. BTK claiming dominance over the Land of Dawn currently. Another tower going to go down here. Beat the Odds getting pushed slowly into the corner more and more and more. BTK moving as a full unit now as Beat the Odds has to split up to try to delay these lanes a little bit. Zane holding the front side, taking shots to the face, doesn't care. The damage doesn't bother him because there's just no damage there currently. Who is Peter? Trying to defend, clear this wave a little bit as Zane walks right under the tower. Balls deep, doesn't care at all. Cocky, hand in pocket. Theo dives in, doesn't land on anybody. Zane still full health. Take a look at T, caught in the world of manipulation. Zed trying to find someone with the grab and the split, but cannot connect. Zane gonna move over to the blue buff now as Spade Cutie decides to back off. Does pop the shadows, but does not dash in because the taunt could be deadly. Moving on in the mid tower, Lord still marching down the boss side. Another tower goes down, Zane with the taunt. Big stun, Joy Bodge will fall. That's huge, Unicutie picking up the kill. T does go down. Luckily, You're Not That Guy finds something. Still sitting at 3-0 and 2. Could be the saving grace for the team, but it's definitely not going to be easy as Theo, Yato drops the Feathered Airstrike. No one connects. A little bit of damage onto the team. Lord finally goes down. No inhibitors taken, so there's a plus for Beat the Odds. But BTK got what they came for. They take a lot of material. Have only lost 1 tower, and now they're going to eat up the jungle. Whew. I need some more water, guys. I need some more water. little bit of a skirmish. Speedy Light Wheel does go off. Zane knows he can't sit in the face of that. Finally getting a pick, beat the odds, do find Theo. They don't want to give up this purple buff. They're trying to keep Spade Cutie as much of a disadvantage. Feathered Airstrike comes down. Zed tries to go to the backside. Maybe a little bit too dangerously. Will get taunted. Road Manipulation does come down. Joybaj now into the midst. Yato goes down. BTO trying to respond here. Finally finding 2 members in the midst of their destruction. This is going to put him back on the map. Lord will come up. Zane going to stay close by. Maybe go for the steal here. Joybaj knows it's coming. He's waiting with the hook. Yuna and T want to try to find something as well. Lord down to about half health. Zane is bulky, can take it. Speedy Light Wheel not ready to go, so Zane doesn't have too much to be worried about, but I don't think he knows exactly. Still needs to watch out. Lord getting very, very low. Zane almost getting stunned. Ready for retry. Big stun in the backside. You're not that guy. Goes down. The Lord falls. Zane takes it. And now Beat the Odds is on the run. They're scattering. They're running. And Mova Zane is carrying his team to victory. Theo is going to hold the front side as well. They know they have a huge advantage. Death counters are sitting around 25 seconds. Minion waves coming down the top and mid. Spade Cutie using the Shadow kill just to clear the wave. Shadow, big hit into the backside. Another member goes down. Make it 2. They haven't even taken the tower. They're just vibing under it. This is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. The gauntlet run has started, and it's almost over. BTK takes another game. Round of applause in the chat.
Victory!
Bro, T played a great game that game though too. Started off with a triple kill. I know he didn't get a whole lot of kills after the beginning, but he was focusing down the back line pretty well. $10 to 15 bottles of water daily with my daily supplements. That's insanity. I don't drink that much water. Wait, is that it? What time is it? It's 9? What game are we on next? FW. We're watching BTK again. We've already reserved the slot. Whew. It's not over. It's not over just yet. Let's take a look at the bracket, guys. Let's see what's changed. Okay. BTK wins. They're going to go up against either Double XL Cypher or Legacy. Wait, they changed hosts. I think we're just waiting. The host for the game, I think, is still in a match right now. Oh, yeah, she's still hosting FO. That's fine. All right. Riles is in Legacy. They're facing right here. Who's Team Ace? This team might make it to top 8. Please watch Riles. I think he's already playing, bro. Oof. Been going a little wild tonight, boys. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Wajan is Ashley's team, not Mercy's team. I consider it more of Ash. Maybe it is his team actually, but Ashley and Mercy. BTK has this next match and then one more after that. This is all. They just have to win this one and this one. That's it. I'm going to go get some water real quick. Legacy's happening like as we speak. So I think it'd be too late to catch Legacy's match. If Legacy wins, they're going to go up against BTK, so you'll be all good. So you'll watch that here. Check out Insane Plays and tell us your opinion on that guy. I'll check it out at some point. Team Gosu played last night. They made it to top 8, so we're not going to see them. How did they do, guys? I didn't get to watch their games. I know they won. I'm just wondering, like, did they look good winning? Did they look bad winning? I added her, right? 5 7 0 6 5 8 2 1. Ain't no way you said e-girls selling their farts in jars out loud. Did you watch that video, bro? It was pretty... I didn't like... Listen, bro. Listen. I had to read the script. That's the rules. I had to read the script. That's the rules of the game. That's the rules of the game. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, Money. I think it's a really cool idea. I think, of course, like production and stuff like that will get better. But like, I think the idea behind it is pretty funny. Like Gideon, like pretty much he writes you a script, and then they make it sound like an interview almost, but you have to read whatever he writes. I think it's hilarious. I think it's like really clever too and niche, and no one, and like it's just do it with a bunch of content creators and like people in Mobile Legends, players, all types of stuff. I think it's clever, super clever. I think my favorite part of that was when I was like, insert NACT time here, like state NA, because I didn't know the script, and like I see something in commas, and it's like it's telling me to say when NACT starts, and I'm like, insert. I'm reading like, oh, it's this weekend. Guys, top 8, this isn't a tournament. Sophia, anyone that doesn't know, NACT is not a tournament bracket. This is just to see who makes it to the season. It's going to be just like MPL. It is a league format. So after we have our top 8 teams, those 8 teams will play in a league, a double round robin league, meaning that every team will play every other team twice. At the end of the season, just like MPL, we'll have a playoff. So the top 4 teams is a little different than MPL. It's not going to be 6. The top 4 teams will do a playoff bracket, and that's how it will be decided. But it will be a league. This is just the qualifiers to see who makes it to the league. E-money. Man, you wouldn't make it past the top 32. Stop flexing. You want to do a game, baby? What's up, Ben? Welcome, welcome. No, I'm waiting on, Bro, did they start? For a second, I thought they started. Oh, they're still in game. Well, it's still going to be a while. They're only 7 minutes in the game. That the host for our game is running late. The host for the next game. Oh, he's asking if I want to cast a game. We could. You want to cast, Ben, bro? You want to cast, bro? Wait, I just did round 5. What do you mean? How long is NACT? It ends. The finals are. It says it on this. All that info's on here. Grand finals are 5:14, 5:30 p.m. Offline venue. These are all the dates of the season. So this is the regular season. It's going to be 4 series a day. They're going to murder all of us casters, have us casting for like 7 hours a day. Then we have playoff stage for 2 days. Yes, top 8 will play weekly, just like MPL. Got some bad news, guys. We may not be able to watch the BTK game. Bro, someone just said, hi, cutie. Bruh. The hell? The hell? Because they only let so many streamers watch each game. So here's the question. If we can't watch the BTK game, guys, what game do we want to watch? We can watch Time versus either Archeon or Lami Top. We can watch Forgotten Ones. We can watch this one, which will be this game, or this one. I think I'm getting cheated, guys. Sorry I'm not paying attention to chat right now, guys. I'm trying to figure out watching this game. I don't know who's streaming BTK yet. We'll see. No one's cheating. I didn't say cheating. No, when the hell did I say that? I did not say that. I said someone's cheating me. They're cheating me. They're cheating me. Calm down, guys. I never said anything about cheating, guys. I said they're cheating me. I could have swore I did reserve my slot to watch this game early this morning, and now they're saying it's full. So I'm trying to figure it out. I said they're cheating me. When I asked them this morning, is the lobby full for this game? All right, we're good. We're good. We got it. We got it. We've. Somebody clickbaits that. Trex. Breaking news. Trex accuses him of cheating. No, it says Gemic right now, but I'm pretty sure me and Gemic have the slot. All right. We're good, guys. Trexton, do ooh woo. Ooh woo. Trex, who is prio over me? It's not about prio. It's just about first come, first served. You had to reserve the room. Ban Trex for ooh-wooing. Never. From now on, it's $2 per ooh-woo. We at least got to get paid for that stuff. You got overthrown by Gemic. It's true. I got to stand for a second. We've been sitting here for a while. Ugh. We still got a few minutes until the game, guys. We still got a few minutes for the game. Ben, I really wasn't planning on casting this. Does everybody want me and Ben to duo cast this game? Nice-oo! I love you. I'm your biggest fan. Stand on me, bro. Bro, I'm 6 foot, man. Screw you. I'm on a small camera. I'm 6 foot, bro. I'm 6 foot. I do look kind of small on this camera, though. I look like a short guy, huh? It's the angle, bro. It's the angle. It's the angle, bro. I swear. Bro, please cast it. Bro, Naisu, tell him how tall I am. Naisu, tell him I'm 6 foot, bro. You saw me in person. Ben, E-Money, you guys saw me in person. Tell him I'm 6 foot. That's freaking haram, dude. It's freaking haram to make me out to be 5'10", bro. Nicey, they've been telling me I'm the Andrew Tate of MLBB. I think there's a lot of confusion on who's watching this game. Because there's like 10 streamers saying that they're watching this game. Trex is 5'11.5". How dare you, bro? Top T, bro. Top T energy. Why is this game more casters wanting to see it? I stream or Deku match with BTK. My thumb is still Why are you why did you have to type that in all caps, Naisu? Are you not a Tate fan, bro? Tate's one of those guys that everybody hates, but the more you listen to him, the more you become brainwashed and kind of feel like he's not a bad guy. There's some stuff you just can't argue with that he says. Deku won't let us watch the BTK game? What, is Deku in there? It's still a minute until the game. Hold on, let me see. Bro, if you agree with anything Andrew Tate says, you're canceled forever. We're in. Someone said me and Andrew Tate regularly watch the Women's Invitational for MLBB. Call Ben now. I have to share my feed to the other people. To the other people. I don't know. I think there's a huge fight over who's going to be in this lobby. Or I don't know what's going on. Gosu lost to Hoon's team. Gosu didn't lose to Hoon's team. What are you saying, bro? They didn't even play against each other. Gosu is there. Just shave your head, bro. No, bro. Don't ever say that, Naisu. Never, bro. With this hair, it's literally one of 3 things I have going for me. It's one of the only 3 things I have going for me, guys. All right, fine. I hate Andrew Tate, guys. I hate Andrew Tate. He's a fucking scumbag. He's the worst person on earth. Just don't have me shave my head. It's literally one of the only 3 things I have going for me. This beautiful hair. See how I set money up for that question? The other 2, the other 2 is my beautiful smile and my extreme charismatic energy. Just like the way I just set you up for that question. Hair, 3rd leg, is 6'1". Sorry I asked. Cap. And my HVAC certification. Oh, you know what I like? You know what I've been liking about this channel? We're getting some ongoing jokes. Some red herrings, if you will. Some things that just pop up. My best pickup line? I don't need a pickup line. I have a daughter. I just smile and look dumb and ask questions. You ask questions, you let them do all the talking. It's a win, guys. It's a win. You have a baby. They have Nice. They have to win this one, and then they have to win the next one, and they're good. Nice. Did you see Gideon's hottest caster tier list? Hottest M4 caster tier list? Thanos, what's up, man? Welcome from Europe. Nah, but Naisu owns a nail salon, bro. So, I mean, Naisu's Naisu's peak, bro. No, I'm not a single parent. I'm not a single parent. I haven't told you guys. I haven't told you guys. Well, I have the time. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you guys something real fast. Well, I have a few seconds. Let me show you guys something. This is important. This is important to all my lovely viewers. You guys ready? So this happened last Wednesday. Oh shit, that picture's huge. This happened last Wednesday, guys. The answer was yes. Tell you guys something. There we go. I've been keeping it secret from my stream, but well, we have all of you here. This happened last Wednesday. The answer was yes. Yep. Sheesh. Big W's. How can I show you guys Miss Rex when she's in the closet tied up right now? Come on, guys. Come on. Stop. Come on, guys. Don't you know why she said yes? She didn't have an option. But yeah. Yeah, that happened. The sound of 343 hearts breaking. It's a she. It's a she. I know. Views just went down. Views just went down. Everyone's like, oh, he's off the market. I got to go.
Your team is banning.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
All right, guys. Second to last game for BTK. As long as they win this one, it's been a long and hard road for everyone that dropped down to the lower bracket. I got to say, this has probably been one of the most grueling qualifiers I have ever had to watch. Best of ones all around, 96 teams. There was actually over 208 registrations.
Your team is banning.
Because of the sheer amount of teams, they had to drop it down to about 96.
To me,
We've now,
team is
on the
banning.
second day, the closing hours of these 96 teams coming down to 8. BTK took a hard loss last night, and they got moved down the lower bracket. Since 7 p.m. tonight, they've been running a gauntlet run through the lower bracket. No breaks,
Your team is
game
banning.
after game after sweaty freaking game, and now they have 2 left, this being one of those. They're going to be facing against Legacy, a team that a lot of us have had our eyes on. We have LG Ken, Jolie Don't Care, Riles, Aether Explicit Jungler, Whoopi, and LG
John De La
Nash.
Cruz donated
It's not going to be an easy
$2
run.
and
The
79
question on
cents
everyone's
through Super
mind
Chat.
is,
All
shut
the
up,
mods
you're
better
messing
getting
me up
an
with
envy
your
to the win.
goddamn super chat. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate the money. All the mods better get an invite to the wedding. I don't know. We'll see. But as I was saying, BTK now trying to make it to top 8. Can they get through these last 2 hurdles? That's the question on everyone's mind.
Your team is picking.
Thank you, John De La Cruz, for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Your team is picking.
See value in me is to trick the reaper.
You should.
Your team is picking.
I was building the moment.
3,000
Your
worlds.
team is picking.
And not a
the
single
hunter of all
worthy
the evil
foe.
gods.
No, bro, I don't know. I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. John Della never donating again, bro. Nah, we love John. John loves me. It was a good bit. It actually worked out perfectly. I think it was a funny bit. You got to capture those moments and just run with them. Ben, where's Ben? Oh, here. We'll bring Ben in, bro.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Your team is banning.
I don't know if... All right, we'll see. If any of them yell at me, Ben, look, I'm in the caster desk, okay? I'm on the caster desk in NASL.
60s King Gaming donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents through Super Chat. Rooting for my friend Rails, cool face.
Woo! 60 King Gaming, thank you for the donation. I do appreciate it. Much love. Much love. But this is what I was going to say. I honestly think Fredrin is literally the best jungler in the game right now.
Your team is
And I don't understand how he keeps getting left open, especially to the hands of Zane. Like, that's just a big L. Big L. Naisu, if you come to NACT as a viewer, I'm going to take you home, let alone take a pic of you. You're going to become my full-time babysitter, if you know what I'm talking about. You're not going back to the Philippines.
The ocean is not just
Your
our
team
home.
is banning.
It is who we are.
Bet my everything BTK loses. $100 to the Barber of Trex. Funny thing is my girl cut my hair tonight. She's the one who did it right before this stream. That's why she got that ring, guys.
Come on, Dexter.
Your team
it's our
is
showtime.
banning.
All shall succumb to
Your
my
team is
power.
picking.
I will protect you.
Your team is picking.
I love the smell
It's
of
like
gunpowder in the morning.
My mom was a Filipino. My dad was an Irishman. My name's Naisu.
I am the flare that's
Your
gonna
team
light
is
up the
JC
fire
Kazrabek.
star.
And I fight for freedom. You guys know what my favorite movie is? You guys know what my favorite movie ever is? Still cry to this day if I watch it from the beginning to the end. I still cry at the very end of it. Braveheart. One of the greatest movies ever made. And I'm not lying one bit right now. If you haven't watched Braveheart, go take a look, skis. It's about 3.5 hours long, but it's worth it. Who said Bro, I wasn't looking at the screen and someone said Layla, and I was like, what?
Who that? The BB.
Who this? Who's this?
Who is this?
Hello, Private.
This land is
You're
our
not Ben.
homeland, and it will soon be our burial
Are
ground.
you sure?
I know. Is that your Ben impersonation?
I don't know.
Are you sure about that?
How's it going?
I'm good. Just chatting. Nice is in the chat right now.
Where's Ben?
Oh,
I
let me
don't
get your
know.
chat on.
I
Okay.
told him to come. He wanted to cast a game.
Oh, he's gotten real good.
I haven't
The
really
last,
been casting
through our
though,
practices.
tonight, so I wasn't gonna cast. I was just kind of like hanging out, but he wanted to cast a game, so I was like, "Yeah, we could cast."
Yeah, that's why I kinda took a
actually
break
told
yesterday.
him no, but I finally was like, "Fine, we can cast."
Yesterday, I casted a whole bunch of games with what's his name, and I wanted to give my throat a little bit of a break. Control R today, but they said they wanted somebody for this last match so that we could at least have somebody streaming all the matches for the finals.
I don't actually know. In case someone else wants a slot, I might watch a different game as the last game. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the BTK game for the last one. I might watch
I'm gonna
the.
be
I might
trying.
watch the
I'm squeezing
Odyssey
myself
game.
into Black Odyssey.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you're
that's
gonna
what
watch
I'm
that,
doing.
then maybe I'll. I don't know. We'll see.
Welcome
Yeah,
to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy
know
reaches the
Pika's
battlefield.
hosting that one.
Smash them. All troops deployed.
T, we're E-Money. We are in the NASL Discord.
We can get both of them. We can get the E Money Benny crew.
E-Money Benny crew.
Benny Money.
Benny Money.
Ben E Money.
Ben E-Money.
Oh, let me get my YouTube. I see somebody on YouTube. Hey, what's going on? Oh, sorry. Restream. Your guy is over there. I just told him what Discord T.
Who paused?
Did somebody just pause?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
That scared me. I thought, like, did I just pause? Oh, wait, I'm just watching from you. I panicked for a second.
I panicked too. I was like, oh, someone's gonna be mad.
Who else is in here?
Jemic, me, and whoever the host is.
Ooh. Somebody got butterfingers.
Oh, for a second I thought Yuno was disconnected because she was standing there, but she was just holding lane. Bro, I gotta move everyone over here? God damn, bro. I had to move everybody over here? What's up, Ben?
Xayah wants in your chat.
She's in. I moved her. She's in here now. She's just muted. She can hear us, though.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk to us?
I don't know.
That's rude.
Maybe she wants her chat to
What's up, Emily Stream?
At this point, everyone just talk.
I don't know why this flickering happens when you share it, but it's about to give me an epileptic seizure.
Is it flickered? I can do this.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Hold on.
Has been slain.
1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Oh no! What's going on?
Is it still happening?
No, it's not. Oh, it's fine, dude. Honestly, it's fine.
So whenever I click, it must be whenever I click, like right now, and now, and now.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, it's not moving. Hey, is that a Ben? Is that a wild Ben in the chat?
A wild Ben.
Oh, buddy.
It's a Benny cutie.
Yo. A Benny Money.
Benny Money.
They're joining the hip. Benny Money. How you feeling, bro? You ready? You good? You got that voice all cranked out?
Oh man, I had a wild night, so you know, just putting it together.
What'd you do last night, bro?
Oh, you know, a little this, a little that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, getting it all out of your system before NACT.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's like, no, I do that shit during NACT. How you start cast for 8 hours?
I don't know what you might be talking about, T. I thought you only had 3 things going for you, dog.
Bro, 0-7 right now.
Yes, it's already 0-7, Naisu. It's already 0-7.
3 minutes into the game right now.
It's not really a whole lot to cast,
yeah, they're doing what Ohio Brothers did to their bracket yesterday.
They had one really close game, though, didn't they?
I don't think so.
I saw like a clip that looked close. I don't know if it actually was or not, but the game looked close.
Nah, I think after the match that you saw, they had a 10-minute match with I forgot who it was. But like, I mean, I was just saying before, dude, I would hate to be the team that has to face these dudes after what happened yesterday.
Probably you like Faramis mid now?
Do I like Faramis mid? No.
I think it sucks so bad.
For top-tier players, yeah, they can do it. They can do whatever they want when it's a part of a team and a 5-man. But me personally, I hate Faramis. I hate roam supports in general.
What about but what about Fermi's mid mage, like Fermi's mid?
No damage. I don't like it.
Like with damage. I'm talking about roam, like Fermi's mid. It's getting used a lot. It's getting used a lot tonight, and it's getting used overseas a lot. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
And Diggy and shit like that. Or Faramis and Lolita and stuff like that. They've been like, the Cult Alter just, when it comes to like the top tier, tippy top of the mountains, and the execution of the team fights with that Cult Alter, it's absolutely ridiculous. And we saw it, glimpses of it last season, NACT, where the Old Valley was using that a lot, with Hoon being the mage Faramis, and then it'd have another roam.
Red team hero has been slain.
That's a good kill.
Yeah. Ben, how do you feel with Edith being back in the meta a little bit?
Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I'm so glad she's getting some play. Buffed after buff after buff, man. She's so strong. Uh-oh.
What a night. Oh, and
No.
still not able to get the kill. Woo! Boy.
There we go.
They said, oh, am I screaming on you?
No, I
Bro.
had both you guys still on like 100, and I had to turn you guys down a little bit.
Bro, Yato with the get down, Mr. President.
Yato's been doing much better today, from the clips I saw of him yesterday.
Well, I was in that game, and I saw like I think they were having some lag issues. They had to pause a few times as well. So and that's just, man, I wish we could see the MS for these. Oh,
like to see constant MS. Riles Mills.
yeah. Ooh, nice cult altar coming in there.
Oh my god.
Did you guys see last game? Bro,
Yeah.
Zane 1v2'd the Hayabusa, and I forget who else it was, in the mid tower, taking tower shots. 1v2'd these fools. Like,
Was that on the Brats?
no, he was on the fucking maybe it was the game before. He was on this guy right here, Fredrin.
Fredrin?
Yeah, maybe it was the game before last game.
I just.
It was fucking disgusting, though.
I mean, they picked Hyatt into the fighter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was the game before the Barats one, because I was talking about it with Yui that I think a lot of people think that Zane has a weakness to assassins or something, and especially if you give like, I mean, maybe if you take away Fredrin, he might not have a great games, but he just played a Barats into a Hayabusa as well, I think. Just the match before this, and he did very well. Even though I think, as far as my opinion of Zane is, I feel like, not that he's bad, but I feel like his worst character is Barats that he uses.
To those that don't know, Ben is going to be an upcoming caster in this season of NACT. He's casted before. He streams on like all the platforms, right?
Yup. You don't have to shout me out though, bro. I'm sure.
Someone just asked. Someone asked. Someone said, "Who is Ben?"
Oh, I wouldn't shout you out, but
I would never fucking shout you out, bro. But they asked, so I give them what they asked for.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Did a better answer to Lapu in the XP lane, man. The Edith doesn't feel comfortable at all.
Ooh, somebody's saying that Edith is an L hero. They're trying to start some stuff with Ben.
I mean, we can run it, you know what I mean? We can see, we can check
run
that
the
out.
1v1. We can bring the heat.
He got what, second place in Bring the Heat with that. Only taken out by Pika.
Oh, Pika,
and that
dude.
Dairoth.
8 Pika.
Still having nightmares about that tournament.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Was it Yami that took you out? What was her
Nami,
name?
the girl Nami, beat me.
She flickered over a wall and did you dirty though.
Oh, so dirty. I'm still.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
5K gold lead over to BTK right now. Riles sitting at 1-1-1. Zane 2-1.
Blue team hero.
Yato though 3-0.
Oh my God, Edith got taken down like she was a mage.
They shouldn't burn flicker. I actually respect not burning flicker when you're gonna die anyway. But it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't look comfortable to me at least.
Yeah, you still have it up. You're just like, could I have done something?
Bro, he is ballsy right now. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
worried about anything. Ult Alter comes out. Riles still.
Woo. I don't know. Like,
Man.
what late
See,
game do
this
you
is
have
what
in
we're-
this?
So this is the oh, I might be ready.
This is what? This
Oh,
is
this is what I was talking about before with the Faramis mid.
Yeah, this is Fermi's mid. I'm still I'm surprised it's like for me because like even over in MPL right now, MPLPH, it's kind of prioed sometimes, and like I'm iffy about it like being like a first pick hero. I think it's
Yeah.
good.
Well, it
I
depends
think
on what
it
you have
works with
banned out.
compositions and like it's a good hero. But do I think it's like worthy of coming before the Fredrin? No freaking way.
Well, here's the thing. There's other factors to kind of consider too when you're picking up the Faramis. It has Valentina been banned because that's where the counter is going to be coming up. Because then you kind of have a prime in for it, and then you have a counter on your
big
board
stun.
Oh! Sorry, Private, but everyone just got wiped out.
As is customary for the BTK match. But no, if Valentina's taken off the board and you have a glow out there, if you pick up Faramis, you've already picked up a counter for glue, and you don't really have a counter from the enemy team. However, we're looking at BTK here as kind of mollywopping them anyway.
Yeah, their saving grace was no minions, and now they have minions, so I don't know. 5 men are going to be up. Franco can make a hook and make it happen.
Franco can make a cook.
Oh, God.
Can
he cook it? Can he hook it? Gonna be bad. T coming in the backside. Big Newman on blast. Bro, they're just disrespecting them at this point. They're under towers right now. Theo may go down here. Whoopi able to pick up that kill at least. I don't know.
A little sloppy, I want to say.
Super sloppy. They did get punished for their over-aggression right there. 2 kills slid back. And onto the Edith, she needed some help, but I just don't feel like you're going to have... The flicker was burned, so you're not going to have that for another minute and a half. What's your real playmaking ability around this next Lord? They'll be up in time.
All right, it's your turn, Private. Talk.
Oh no, I was getting into well, what had happened was no, I agree that there is probably a little bit of a lack of damage. All you really got to do is aim for freaking Beatrix. You take Beatrix out, you've lost pretty much the biggest damage that you have on the team. Whoopi's not going to be doing outputting that much until they get enough stacks. And then on the enemy team here on BTK, you've still got Yato, you've got Yuna, and then Lord T, who can pretty much dive into the back line as well. There's so many boxes that I want to say Riles and team have to check to be successful, while BTK just have so many options that they have at their disposal right now.
So I think she was kind of a... I wanted to ask you guys, I think she was kind of a slept on marksman for a while. And even now, she's coming more into the meta. But I've really become a fan of the Melissa. Like, I think it's actually like a really viable pick. And I've kind of been wondering where everyone else's head's on it. Do you guys think it's like first round pick? Do you guys think it's debatable? What are you guys thinking?
I think it's only first round pick if it's like one of your shining characters. I don't really think that most marksmen should be first rounds in the first place. That's something that you kind of save to the end. And I feel like there's a lot of people who do things a little better than Melissa. She's kind of got that anti-dive capability, so you can stop people from kind of coming in on you. But okay, Lords are actually coming in now. All lanes, crushing.
About to hit. Does look like they're going to be on the back foot. Able to melt down the Lord. Luckily, they do have Jolie. Should be enough, but the feather airstrike does come down. Whoopi taking a whole lot of damage. Newman on blast to clear the waves and keep them at bay. Going to move down to the boss side. Ken almost getting pulled in. Big burst coming from the side. Colt Alder comes in. Big 4-man pull, but still not enough. The damage just not there. And BTK quickly responding. Ken will be the third to fall. Riles very low trying to get away, but the base goes down anyways. BTK on the gauntlet run. One more match to go till top 8.
Victory!
All right, don't want to interrupt you, but if you are trying to get into the Odyssey match, it is Bus is pulling out right now. You got to hit up Pika.
Oh no.
I feel like they didn't have to do that right there. They could have just cleared lanes a little bit and fought for the next Lord, but they re-engage and get absolutely punished. BTK is so good at punishing you when you step a little out of position.
Started it.
Oh no.
Thank you so much for having me, Trex. I'm going to go ahead and pop out, so I'm not interrupting your games over here, whichever ones you guys have. Guys, Ben, I can't wait for next week, bro. Woo-woo.
Wait, we should be Tuesday, right?
Huh?
Tuesday?
What?
Wait, what? We're not getting together on Tuesday?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the actual casting. We are getting together Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm talking about the actual casting.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
But yeah. Peace.
See you, buddy. T, what you about to do?
I think I'm staying here. I think I'm staying right here in this lobby. Now that Black... I was going to do the Odyssey game and give someone else a space in here, but if Odyssey already started, then we're just going to run BTK till the wheels fall off, yo. That's the plan here.
Do you want to solo this one? I know you weren't planning to cast these, bro.
I don't care. We can hang. We can cast if you want. It's the last game. We can give them a show.
I like that. That sounds good. He's in the background like critiquing my every word. She's just like looking at me weird right now.
Does she like stand over you with a flip flop in your hand as you're casting, like waiting
She
for a
kind of
mistake?
lurks in the darkness, kind of like
kind of lurks
there, you know.
I am always watching, Mike Lebowski.
I don't know that reference.
No.
No. All right, go ahead, man.
Monsters
Do you
Inc.,
think?
bro. Monsters Inc.
Oh yeah, that's right. The old lady.
The old lady. Sorry, I happen to have just watched it because the whole daughter thing, you know.
I hear you. I hear you. How old's your daughter?
She just turned 2 in November.
2 in November, and then he put a ring on it. My man.
Yeah. Honestly, it probably would have happened sooner. It's just money and stuff, man.
Oh, I get that.
We
Don't get me wrong.
prioritized other things other than like a fucking wedding ring, you know.
That's smart, probably.
Is Chicken going to Indo? Oh, that's what it sounds like. You got any thoughts
Yeah,
on that,
so-
Ben? You think it's a good move for Chicken? You happy?
I
it's a
think
bad move?
them breaking apart hurts NA internationally for like the next like couple of years, but I think for the scene in total, it probably gives it strength over time, right? It's kind of like when a team breaks down, it rebuilds. I think a lot of talent was spread out, and so I don't think we go to Worlds and we're like, yeah, we're gonna get top 3 again, but maybe good, really a lot better in 2-3 years.
Yeah, I can agree. I think also like Chicken's young, right? Like Chicken's like 19, 20 or something like that. So like if I was 19, 20 and I was that good at this game and I had the opportunity to go overseas and like play and be around, because it's just different here, right? Like you have all the people on Discord, but you go over there and it's like you're just around, like you're gonna be with people that love Mobile Legends and that are playing all the time. And it's just it's a much cooler vibe if you're that age and you're that good. So I mean, I think a lot of people are like kind of hating on it. It's a lot of mixed feelings over it. Chicken going over there, but I think it's a good play. I think it's.
I mean, Zane went over, didn't he?
Yeah, but Chicken's like going to try to play. Like he's trying out for teams for MPL ID. Yeah, like he may not come back this year. Like if he gets a slot, like, and he's really thinking like that's the talk right now that he's like he's already said that he's like, I'm going over to try out for some teams for next season. So
it's interesting. I wonder if he'll go there, get even better, you know, at that level, and then come back and just rock NA.
yeah, I mean he's already a fucking monster.
Yeah, I was actually really impressed with him. I was one of the ones first to critique him in the XP lane, right? And the way Zane would play around him, it looked like babysitting, but after a while, it really felt like Zane was there actually to snowball the game because Chicken could make the play. And I feel like Zane and Chicken throughout the M series, they were like the strengths of the team every time. They're so consistent. Where some people around them, you know, sometimes performed well, sometimes performed not so well, you know. I think breaking apart will let people stick to their style. Like, I think Hoon needs to be on like assassin type mages rather than like a Faramis Eve type thing, you know? And I can't wait to see him play some of those. He's got some crazy clips.
Hoon's a beast for sure. I think their team's going to be fucking something to mess with. I think it's just a good fit.
I hate how, what's his name? Shark went out of the M series playing that show. You know, he's going to have that chip on his shoulder. But
yeah, it's so.
We all know Shark's a good player.
Yeah. I feel like he got a lot of hate for that show and stuff, and like he got like a lot of critiques on some of his games, and like, but honestly, like Shark's a freaking monster, bro.
He is.
I think he just had some rough games. I don't know if it was nerves. I don't know what it was, but you could tell like he was just having like, I don't know. He just wasn't. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing the way he normally plays, and like his cho is good too. Like, so I don't know. That was a tough game.
It ain't no
bro.
Yaoi.
Yeah,
you know
it ain't no Yaoi, but. Nobody's a Yaoi, bro. I think Echo might just set records this year, man. I got a feeling they're gonna like win this season of MPL. They're gonna go on, possibly win MSC, then win.
They're looking
the next
really good in
season of
MPL.
Yeah, they're in top of the seed right now, and they're the only team that didn't change bracket. Like, I think they're gonna do what Blacklist hoped to do last year. Like, I think they're actually just going to sweep tournaments. I think they're going to sweep this MPL. I think they're going to go on to MSC. If they win that, that's 3 gold medals in a row. And they come back to Season 12. If they could, like, I think they're just going to have, like, an insane year.
I think they're set up for it. I think that's the Blacklist didn't adapt enough, play enough different comps. But you've seen Echo throughout the M series play a lot of different comps where they, assassin focused, and they go the fighter tank focus. Like they played so well in so many different scenarios. And I give that credit. Honestly, critique against them though, they get to play their heroes again and again. It's like Zane getting Fredrin again. Like if you give Yaoi Cho, you have to expect he's gonna pick, And I want to see some of those taken out. Like in this game, please ban the Fredrin. Why would you let this man have Fredrin again?
Yeah, you
Stop
can't
it.
give Zane Fredrin right now. You can't. If you're first, either you need to take it for yourself or give it or ban it, because like he's just disgusting on it.
It plays so well with Zane's style of controlling the map and choking out the enemy. Plays so well with him to walk into buffs in their jungle.
And it has damage, so it's like that's the thing. Like Zane on other tank junglers, it plays like he can still bully and stuff. But the thing is, you put Fredrin in his hand, who also has damage like mid game, and now he's like, okay, I can control map and I can get freaking kills. Like I can bully the shit out of you and possibly pick up a double kill here and there. So it's a problem.
What do you know about AO here? Are they a contender for this, or is this gonna be sweet? What you think?
I don't know. I didn't get to watch any games last night. Where'd they fall out? They lost to Team Gosu. It's aggravated ones,
respectable.
right? Who'd they beat before that though? They didn't beat anyone too crazy. I would say that they went up against a team name Acheron. No, they went. Oh wait, no, I missed it. Yeah, they didn't really go up against anyone too crazy.
And who did BTK lose to that brought him to the losers bracket?
Essentially randos.
Really?
Yeah.
Tough. Was it the media play? Was it the media play to run the gauntlet afterwards?
I don't think so. I think once again they came into it and it was iffy. Private just said that it looked like maybe they had lag issues, like they had the game, bro. The enemy team went YSS jungle.
Oh lord.
Like that's into Zane, and that's like they had the game, and then there was like in the end they just threw.
Oof.
Yeah, like Yato missed a big. He was playing Kadita. Like it was like a really bad. Like he went in, missed the petrify completely, missed the knock up. Like it was mid bush. Like it was really gross. Like I got sent a meme of it this morning of like somebody already making memes of it and stuff.
Your team is banning.
Zane is having none of the Fanny offlane from Vendetta last year. It's not gonna happen again, boys.
I can tell you what though, Zane. I hosted some scrims for Zane before this, cause like he was. I got a message. It was like 4 o'clock, and normally I don't think they scrim that earlier, but I got a random DM. He was like, hey, can you host tournament lobby? And so it just shows like they were warming up already at 4 p.m. today, getting ready for today. And one thing about Zane is like he loses once, and it's like, especially in a qualifiers bracket, it's like I feel bad for the teams that are going against him right now, because they're all like, oh hell no, we got humiliated last night. We're fucking coming in hard, and they have just been stomping through tonight.
Your team is banning.
These are the same 3 bans throughout their whole tournament series, right?
Essentially, when they've been first pick, they have been banning the Fanny, I'm pretty sure. So that has been pretty normal. When they're second pick, they don't always ban it. It may be just because of who they're up against, because I don't think they banned Fanny every single time. I think maybe it's been left open. I don't know exactly. I can't remember.
And I don't feel like Valentina's strong enough to ban, but I don't know. What do you think about Valentina in the mid? I think sometimes she lacks damage, but with the right hand, I feel like she takes over the game.
I think banning her here could show maybe what they want to pick up or things like that. Maybe they want to go for something like we said earlier, the Fermis, maybe the Farza. I think it's viable. I think for the first time, honestly,
Your team is
there's not a
banning.
whole lot of heroes that I'm like, you have to ban this. Like I've been noticing the drafts have been really different recently, and like every time we get a little something different, which I'm kind of enjoying.
Yeah.
Like Joy's normally always on there. Wan, Kaja, but even the Kaja's not always on there. The Valentina's not always on there. So I just feel like a lot of teams have been consistently changing it up.
Fredrin ban, last ban, 23 seconds. Can we do it?
to.
Send him a message right quick, T. Send him. Or BTK first picks Fredrin. I mean, I would assume.
Oh, yeah. Glue's still open, though. Still some other things open. They go for the glue ban.
Your team is
I feel like glue. The people found out the answer to glue, and yes, Vex and Feramis do counter it, but Lapu blows it out in lane, and I think people are not scared of the glue anymore because of Lapu.
Yeah. Now, I mean, so yeah, you have the counter for it. I think glue's good, but I don't think it's as good as not giving, giving Zane this Fredrin. Worst case scenario, they could have banned something completely different and at least kept both. But now you give Mobazane this, and what do you even have for yourself in return? You've banned so much on the board, so they're in a kind of a tight situation. The carry is still open, few things still open. Do they want to lock in a marksman though this early?
This land is our homeland.
Marksman this early would tilt your hand, I think, and open you up to counter picks. I would love to have seen their jungle pick right here and the answer to Fredrin because you knew it was coming. But I do love Farsa and Lapu. That's like early game domination. Farsa's rotation with Lapu's spike in the mid game is really strong. And I think Farsa beats out Feramis in lane and rotates faster. So I think he'll win in the mid lane for them.
Yeah, in the laning phase, I think it'll win. But the Feramis will do great with the Fredrin, right? You have even more sustainability now, even more ways to just get in onto that Farza. So as long as Yato can kind of play it safe here, be careful of this Farza, and then also the offlaners, because she is going to be able to wings by wings, get to those offlanes a lot faster, get involved in some of those fights a lot faster in the early phase. They can kind of get past that early game, right? Now they're going to pick up Unicutie on this Claude, another bit more of a late game hero. I think at this point, BTK just needs something to kind of help them out in these early stages.
Your team is
honestly, the draft so far, I do see the availability of AO to take this game because you've locked in the Claude and the Feramis. Neither of them are going to carry a lot of damage, and their marksmen to outscale them as well. So I do think they have a space here with a Beatrix, a Melissa, maybe even a Moskov to just dunk on that Claude in lane. But the carry play is so good into Fredrin too. I think they could take it a lot of ways from marksman.
Yeah, I think at this point AO probably starts banning into Yato here. Or no, Yato already has the Feramis, so he's going to be locking in that. Maybe start banning into Theo, banning out tanks. Theo has been running a lot on the coup for tonight, been doing an okay job at it, but I'm still wondering what they're going to lock in for that. On the side of BTK,
your team is banning.
They got the gold laner in. They went for something a bit more off-brand with the Claude, so I think just start hammering into that, right? Take out the Melissa, take out the carry possibly.
Yeah, I'm thinking the carry because it just plays so well into it, but you're right, Melissa's first. Carry just shreds all that tank and armor that Fredrin's going to build. I think Claude runs like a 20% win rate in MPL right now, and I know that the servers don't exactly translate. I just feel like there's such stronger marksmen in the game. I wonder if this is a little bit of an ego play from the Valley, not choosing Melissa, Moskov, carry first, and going for the Claude. It just kind of seems a little bit too early to do that.
I mean, it does have, it could be just because of the Farza and just because of the Lapu, right? Because you have that BMI. As I'm like grinding the gears, I'm thinking, well, you have a lot of ways to escape now with your battle mirror image, right? So like, if the feathered airstrike comes down and you're in a tight spot, you just doink. If Joker dives into you, but hold on a second. We just got an X-Borg jungle. Haven't seen that in a while, since like old Area 77 days. And again, like I always say for this hero, theoretically it could be something that helps deal with Mobazane on this Fredrin here, doing a lot of chip damage and just kiting. But with Fredrin you have the dash, you have the taunt, so I don't know if it's really going to work that well.
I feel like I see the setup of Xborg and Lapu dive brothers into the backline on top of the Aluminum Blast from Lolita here. So I love the team fight setup from AO, but I do think a Grok and a YZ is the perfect answer to that. Being able to bust back there and get to that Fredrin. I mean, excuse me, the Farsa. The problem for YZ in lane is that Lapu wants to be in lane with you. He owns that lane, right? So it's going to be a tough phase for YZ to play into the Lapu.
Yeah, I think T might have to make a choice here of like, okay, maybe I lose lane a bit, but I'm able to rotate a little bit faster with my Black Dragon. I'm able to maybe get a little bit more involved in some of these early mid-game skirmishes. Even if you lose your tower, lose some gold plating, you rotate down and maybe you win some big fights to help Zane or Yuna and the rest of the team kind of scale along. So that is the one advantage he's going to have. He's also going to be great at possibly interrupting Cartman on this Lolita and Magic on this Farza, but that's pretty much, I mean, both of them are just going to be trying to dive into the back line when we get into the big five-man team fights, essentially kind of ignoring each other. It's just going to be who does it better here.
So that was Lunox locked in, right? So is Lunox going gold right now?
Oh yeah, Lunox gold.
Okay, I mean, that provides a lot of DPS and a little bit of, I guess, CC immunity throughout. What do you think about these two drafts? I feel like AO has a real spike in the mid game. The Lapu, the Farsa, the Lunox gives them a little bit of scaling. The X-Borg itself is going to be pretty strong all game. What do you think about it, the early game versus late damage percentage?
I definitely agree. I feel like all of AO level 4 spike out the ass, right? I mean, you have Feathered Airstrike, you have Newman on Blast, you have X-Borg, Lost of Sanity, you have Lapu being able to dive in. So if they can get through the laning phase easily and maybe try to capitalize on some of those plays, they can definitely do something. Again, something that, though, could end up being clutch for BTK, the pick that we were iffy about, I'm really thinking if Yuna Cutie can kind of get some outplays here, maybe waste some skills, I think he just has a lot of escapability here, and there's a lot of possibilities there, right? Theo as well, with the wild charge, if he can get some nice knockups. A lot of set plays coming from the side of BTK. It's just going to be depending on, who can really outplay who mechanically. In my eyes, I feel like it's kind of down the middle, right? The only thing I'm wondering really about is Vert on this X-Borg and if it's going to play out.
Yeah, how the X-Borg performs will be a big difference in the game because I think he can either have so much pure damage, true damage, or he can not. I love the way Grok started this game by blocking off and freezing the XP lane for YZ because he's going to need some help.
Yeah, definitely going to need some help. Already getting bullied. I mean, you said it, right? The Lapu is going to outplay T in the early phases. T, though, just needs to play safe, and I think he's been pretty good at that. And as we mentioned already, Magic rotating down, looking for a moment to strike, right? And he's going to continue to do that. He's going to clean up this lane a little bit, but I don't think Yato's going to be moving around too much. When he's been playing this Fermis, he stayed kind of static in the mid lane for at least the first few minutes as Theo kind of roams around, protecting Mobazane, protecting the offlaners, but I don't think we're going to see Yato too involved in the off lanes in this early phase.
I think that's where they punish BTK here with the Fermis that has less push, less wave, and slower rotation. Clear out the mid and get to another lane. Clear out the mid and get to another lane. Make more opportunities for yourself because I feel like if you stay in mid lane, it's such a waste. But this time, BTK's got the first roam.
Yeah, Yato going to come in and help out T here. He definitely needs it. Vert there as well. Going to be a little fight over this gold crab. Mobazane has been doing pretty good at stealing these away from the other team. He's going to take it. Vert forced to back off. And now we're on the turtle wait, just a few seconds till it's up.
I expect Zane to have this, but there's just so many things that come into play. This is the spike for AO. This is the turtle could kind of like push them into this map.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch for Cartman too. Oh, very close to level 4. If he can hit it in time, it could be the game changer. T's going to come in along with the last Insanity. Big stun onto Zane, and Vert takes the turtle. Zane very low, forced to back off. Wild charge gets knock up on a Joker, and Magic picked off screen. So luckily BTK does answer back with something, able to keep this gold at a standstill even though they lost the turtle.
And you kind of highlighted it earlier what that, YZ may, okay, YZ's going to always push to that farce and he picks Magic off. Magic uses the bird a little bit too early and gets punished for it, and that's the YZ's job the entire time. He's not here to win XP lane, he's here to dive backline, interrupt everything that's happening. I think it's a good thing for T early to be doing that because now he knows his purpose in the game.
I mean, it's a very good purpose, right? If Magic would have been involved in that turtle fight, it could have been the death of Zane. He was down to about 20% health. A bad Feathered Airstrike, a bad stun from that Farza could be the end for him, but he is able to escape, and they end up getting a kill for themselves, so they keep themselves in the throw of things. And just to show how well their pathing is right now, they've now actually taken a small 100 gold lead over that. So even after losing the turtle, they're able to still kind of keep the advantage here.
Yeah, I'm not too hot on first turtle. Sometimes I actually wish a team that was a little bit slower or later spike would actually trade an entire turret on the other side of the map. But it seems like even though they won turtle, traded back a kill, BTK squeaking out that advantage.
Zane's going to go in for this, but Bravest Fighter might lock down. The stun does not come in. Appraisal Wrath comes out, and Zane goes down. Taking on a little bit more than he thought. T also a little late to that. He's just sitting there in the bot lane. Where were you at?
T, help, brother. Oh, another gap.
Oh, this is bad. Theo goes down. That's 2 kills in about 30 seconds, putting AO into a small gold lead here.
And the Fermis is just walking back to mid lane from the bottom engage, right? He was going on there after and late as some T to that Fredrin initiation down there. In the meantime, Farsa goes to the other side and makes a play. It's just spreading them wide right here and punishing this Fermis pick that has no mobility and no damage right now. We'll see if the Fermis makes that worth it later, right? When that altar comes down and no deaths happen, we'll see if that's a good trade for them because this mid game, this early game, seems to be AO forwarded.
Most definitely, and it is the second turtle now. Yato's going to come in with the pull and the knock-up. Carmen trying to engage as well. Vert takes another turtle away from Zane, and Merrick brings down the Feathered Airstrike. Joker is caught between several as T locks onto Vert. Gonna be able to get that kill. Back under the turtle though. Joker caught in the midst. Theo very low, but Zane doesn't want to let this one go. Magic's here to help out though. Zane maybe needing to back off. Every time T at least finding something when they lose that turtle. Is it worth it though?
I think it's really good for T because he's going to be denied a lot of gold and resources in the lane, and so he needs these couple of kills to stay competitive. If YZ didn't have this double kill right now, and he's got Hunter Strike now. If he didn't have that itemization, going into Magic wouldn't be near as worth it as it is right now.
Not gonna lie, T's kind of giving him the moves too a little bit.
Yeah.
Dancing around, waiting for that bravest fighter. So I mean, a good EXP laner knows their matchup right now. So T knows how he needs to move. He's letting Joker pop the ultimate first. Theo forced to use that ultimate just to get away there. Magic and Cartman are bringing on some heavy aggression across the map right now. I think at this point, BTK just trying to wait it out.
Reset? Oh, I thought they were going to reset again. I think they've decided here to push this lane in because they have no other lanes to be worried about right now. And this just speaks to the pressure and the initiation of Farsa.
Carmen using the conceal to push them back even more. They want to try to take this tower as soon as possible to get Deity. Another place on the map, but the Brilliance comes out, gets stuck behind the wall. Big Numenon Blast, though. They walk right into it, but Magic does not have the Feathered Airstrike to make a play on it. At least they defend themselves. T taking out Bert, and that is a fair trade. EXP laner for a jungler.
Yeah, I was going to talk to that. This is the first time that, oh man, I was about to say that AO is making the moves on the map and the BTK come back.
Yeah, now they want to move on to Cartman. Magic trying to use a Feathered Airstrike, but he's not going to be able to do enough damage. Cartman with a slow death here will finally go down along with the tower. We're 6.5 minutes, and finally BTK hitting a spike.
Yeah, but I think AO is making their own moves in this game, right? As we're starting to come to the mid game here, the rotation of Farsa isn't as deadly as it is in that first 8 levels, but AO has really taken and made their own plays. I think a little bit of a dud here is the Vert on the X-Borg. The retries are there. He has that safe initiation to get to the buffs, and now he's getting pushed out.
Another thing we have to point out is Yato is now involved in these team fights, right? We were waiting to see him get there, and now he's here. He's making some of those Shadow Stampedes land. He's popping the Cult Altar at the right time. And now that BTK is moving as a unit, as 4 or 5 members at a time, we're seeing how well they thrive in these team fights. AO was a bit more grouped up during the Turtles, a bit more grouped up during some of the fights. So I think that could be the reason why they were doing so well. Now that BTK is able to do that, the tail is changing just a little bit.
Yeah, Theo's a little deep here, but I want AO to actually spread the map back out, right? And utilize the advantage that Lapu has in dead in the lane and then the rotation of Farsa, right? If you're going to play into this Faramis and Fredrin combo, they have more than you have to offer in that 5v5, just like you're talking about. And you're starting to see in the pressure of the map. Now, instead of AO being in the river, it's BTK that owns the river.
Most definitely, and Theo forced to use Wild Charge once again to get away. So, like, the threat is still there. Lunox, Deity, only 1-1, not too far behind. We take a look at the gold laners. Claude is sitting at 5,200, Lunox 48. So she's not, like, she's already got 2 items in. She's going to start packing a punch soon, and that could be the saving grace, along with Magic's burst damage. The only problem is it is a lot of magic damage. Those are, like, your 2 major dealers, and if Zane builds for that, it could kind of be an answer, right?
Yeah, I think it plays well into the Grok. You know, he's going to have all that physical immunity, but none magic. He's optimizing straight for magic damage because I think for him, the only people who can really bust him before he can get out of dodge are the Farsa and the Lunox. I think you're right. The Deity has that late game win condition for the side of AO, but like that, I feel like that's kind of it.
Did Zane just take that? No, he didn't take that. For a second, I was like, he did not just take that. Just sitting there like, yeah, I know there's 2 of you here. He's getting comfortable now, too, because he's got a few more items in. He's got the Guardian helmet in. So he can just kind of hang out at this point.
I want to see that punished by, like, if you know Fredrin's here, that means he's not there, and make your own play on the map, and really do what you're doing for the first 6 minutes of the game. Right now, I feel like now AO has become much more reactive rather than proactive, making their own plays. They're following the pace of BTK, and I feel like that's never a place you want to be.
Yeah, I don't think you ever want to follow the pace of anybody, and sometimes it's easy to fall into that, especially when someone like Zane is in your jungle. You want to just try to group up on him. You want to just try to jungle in on him. The problem is, They're not going to be able to do it. Joker is going to come in. Brave the Spider does get the stun on to Theo. T in the back line trying to keep Deity at bay. Newman on blast. Will locked out. Big stun. Big flicker. Big hit. T is going to go down as well. Mobazane still on the map somehow.
Oh my
he
God.
finds the Lord while dashing away after losing 2 members. Still able to pick up some pieces there.
Zane don't miss no retries, brother. He pushes through the team fight. Like, honestly, an impossible feat to steal that Lord. Now, it does cost them 2 kills. And I always talk about, yes, you can get Lord, but what's the cost? Because they're going to get Lord and push out a little bit, but it's going to cost turrets. It's going to cost map position. And AO needs to soak up as much as they can before they have to defend this push. Unicutie still isn't on the map. Use that. You have a 5v4 right now.
That was, I'm still just disgusted by what I just saw. The man
Just
was
walks
like
in.
mid-dash. Like, the go away. That was the fadeaway right there, man. The man hit the fadeaway retry on that Lord. Nothing but nets. Able to clean that thing up quickly. Now Lord's going to be crashing down. Just when we thought AO was about to take a huge advantage in this game, he comes in for the clutch play of the century. Now BTK. Yes, they're not going to be able to get a whole lot of this Lord, but possibly this mid tower. Magic is going to bring out that feathered airstrike. Cartman here as well, but this tower is definitely going down.
I think they did a good job. Uh-oh. Maybe T?
Possibly. Cartman going to go down. Joker running into a big knockup. T's going to bring out the Black Dragon. He wants Magic. Just can't find him this time. Zane does have the Cult Altar, so he can keep on fighting. BTK backs off, though.
It's good to keep that to 1 death. Now, you're going to lose a couple of turrets. I think they lost, what, 2 in total with this push. Maybe lose another on the bottom, but you still have your inhibitors. I think give this up, Vert. Don't even, like, challenge this. Sometimes a lot of teams go under and they stay under turret way too long for BTK. They want to dive you at this point of the game. On those off turrets on the side of the map, if one person's stuck under there, I'm sure it's really a clear call in the comms. Let's dive that guy.
Definitely a clear call, right? And I love the way right now they're just moving from tower to tower, getting a couple pokes off. Yuna goes in, takes the tower down. They're getting every little bit they can. They are getting all of the juice out of these towers right now and just playing to a T, right? So AO needs to find an answer to this at this point, and I'm wondering what exactly it can be.
You can't say stuff like that, man. I'm trying to keep my composure over here. You dropping puns and stuff. I think AO got to spread the map again. Stop playing BTK's game because they want you to do damage into a Faramis, right? They want you to walk into this Claude grouped up. And Zane, he wants more people to marry. I swear he plays better when he's in the middle of 3.
Most definitely, and now he is in the middle of 3. Gonna take that. Wait, Theo gets a nice knock up. Zane comes in just for a second. Keep our eyes on T though. Holding down in this bush, waiting for the right moment. He knows the team's okay. Last Insanity comes in. T's still waiting. Here it comes. Big petrify. Big knock up. This is a cleanup, boys. Bring out the brooms, because right now AO is getting swamped. They don't want to stop this yet. Burst still on the map. Vert does go down to Yato finally. T will end up dying, but what a play from T there. The patience. Beautiful.
He's doing work, and I'm talking about both T's on this one. This man casted that whole fight like a professional. But YZ dies at the enemy nexus, not the turret, not the inhibitor turret. This man is at the nexus, right? He went so deep, just really putting so much pressure. And like, I don't even care if T starts to go negative in his KD ratio, because he's putting so much pressure on the backline of AO. They can't do anything in this, and they've stepped out a little too far, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing his job perfectly, right? Magic almost gets some nice hits on a Theo. Joker trying to pull a T here, but not able to get anyone out in the back line this time. Mobazane gonna find Cartman here. Newman on blast, ready to go. Joker will end up falling though. Cartman, that is the second member to fall for AO. Make it a third with Magic. Make it a fourth with Deity. A double kill going over to Mobazane. They're gonna try to clean this up right here.
Yeah, we're expecting at least an inhibitor turret here. There's one man to defend, and he does have the jungle in him, but he can't fight 4 people.
No, definitely can't fight 4 people. The shield's gone. The passive is proc. T's gonna try to get the finish, but Theo finds the kill. And this is all well under the towers, taking shots to the face. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. BTK ran the gauntlet. They've proved they're worthy to us all. And we'll see them in the live season.
Stop taking fights you don't need to take. They didn't have to step out in that lane. They walked in their jungle as if it was theirs anymore. No, that jungle belongs to BTK now. And they step out a little bit far and Grok punishes. What a clean way to punish a small mistake or position on the map. It takes the game completely easily. That was a beautiful end, honestly. It's so clean.
Definitely a very beautiful end. What happened with Black Odyssey?
Black Odyssey took the L, unfortunately, against
did?
the
Against
yes,
who?
They did.
Liami? Who is that?
Oh, no, unfortunately, Bommy Cutie decided on his on the last fight, had his Martis, decided to kind of chase an Atlas during a Lord fight. Let Natan get a bunch of stacks while the rest of the team came in a little late, and then that just they were dominating that match too. And then that last fight went ahead and kind of cost them.
Wow. So wait, so we have I'm really excited to see who else falls in here. So BTK wins their game. Black Odyssey loses. Who are the other? Because there's at least like 2 teams then now that are like new teams. You know what I'm saying? New top 8s.
Isn't it Ace or something like that?
Did they end up winning?
Hold on, I'm gonna check right now. I'm trying to find the brackets and everything.
My what's it called just got all weird. Sometimes like GG the start.gg gets a little jumpy on me.
Flash warning, yeah. It's a rave in here. For some reason your stuff is flashing to the music.
Mine?
Yeah, the stream that I caught the butt end of your what you were showing. Let me see. Where is what am I looking for? I am looking for.
Okay, so Lamy wins. We're still waiting for the Empire. There's going to be a few new teams, yo. So we have Lamy. It's going to be either the Empire, Prime Esports, or Whiplash. That's 2. And then Team Ace versus Wasians. That's what we're waiting for. Team Ace or Wasians. I think Wasians can take that. But if Team Ace wins, that's 3 big.
What is that? Ashley and Merciless, right?
Yeah. Is anyone watching that right now?
Let me check Zion.
No, I think she was watching this. Bro, that game, Ben? That knock-up?
Lurking in the bush, honestly. That kind of broke the game open for him, the position to do that. And I love YZs that are that aggressive, man. Oof.
Yeah. In that pit, like, just to sit there and wait, bro. Just to sit there and wait.
So, people were asking what's going on with Fried Chicken, and he thought Zane and Chicken are friends. Just because these people split off into different teams doesn't mean they're not friends anymore. And for the record, Fried Chicken has an opportunity to practice or try out, I believe, for an Indonesian MPL team, which is a huge opportunity for him.
We were just talking about
so he's going to go ahead and take that.
I think it's a good
really
play.
Excited about it. It is. I mean, there's a lot more money.
You know what's cool about it? Is now we can go American imports. You guys need American imports.
Oh, you're right.
You're right. I'm winning it for one for Chicken.
We can finally pull that card if he gets into a team over there. So we need that to happen, Chicken. Make it happen.
I think it's a good time for him to do that.
Wasians just won their game, someone said, so.
I wouldn't listen to chat. I never listen when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're a good chat. They're a good
you
chat.
Think they go on the internet and lie?
Not mine.
Bro, they were saying you're 6 foot. You know they lying. Come on, man.
Bro, Ben, you met me in person.
You are much taller in person than you are on stream. I got to give you that. Like 100%. I walked up and I was like,
much
Daddy?
shorter is freaking Xena. Xena, I don't know what the camera angle is, but I thought she was super tall. And when we met, she's super tiny.
Bro, so like you already think that Naisu's big, right? Like everyone knows he's a big guy. But when you actually meet him in person, he is fucking huge, bro. He's 6'2".
Isn't he like 6'4"?
No, he's only 6'2", but he's he already looks like a guy like works out and he's like kind of built and like just a big guy. He is fucking huge, bro. Like 2 of me, bro. Like he's just. When I first went on,
I'm 6 foot myself, so I'm looking up at him.
All right, I'm not
That's
6
an
foot.
interesting question. Why do you think Chicken got the invite and not Zane?
I think Zane.
Let's get our clippers ready.
Zane may have gotten invites and he just turned them down.
Yeah.
And or I could see Chick could looking more. Like Zane doesn't really like. I don't think Zane does a lot of like behind the scenes work, like messaging people and stuff like that. Like look like I could see Chicken actually like getting it, like maybe someone mentioning it and then him being like, oh wait, let me look, and then like maybe sending some messages, talking to some teams, talking to some orgs, and like actually trying for it. To where Zane's just like, nah, like I'm just gonna keep playing Mobile Legends every day. Like, I'm just going to play every day, and, you know, I'm sure he's gotten some ass. I remember last year people were talking about it, but,
Gotten some ass? Where did that come from?
Gotten some ass? Like people, like, ASK?
Sure, dude.
I'm sure he gets some ass, too. It's Mobazan. Come on.
Hey, yo.
I was like, what is he talking about? Where did we come into this?
No, but I'm sure a lot of teams have asked him to maybe try out.
Oh, a lot of teams have asked.
Yes. Asked. Are we still not wondering what I said?
He got axed.
Yeah, he got a lot of asks.
We're just sitting here talking about teams, and I thought Trex came out of nowhere, and I'm like, I've heard he's well endowed. Like, what?
You should have saw that man over in Indonesia.
Just
Mara saw him.
Every time he came out of the elevator, he had three Indonesian girls around his arms.
Mara put the squeeze on, dude. Y'all see that interview where she's like just handling him?
What's
so
funny
handsy.
Story? I was literally talking to Mara before that interview, and I was like, you know, Hoon's got a huge crush on you, right? And she was like, yeah, I've seen. She was joking. She was like, yeah, I've seen videos or whatever. I was like, you got to get real touchy with him when you interview him, because she was like, yo, I want to interview Hoon next time because we always focus on Zane. I want to start highlighting some of the other players. And I was like, all right, if you do Hoon, make sure you get like real crabby with him. It was fucking hilarious, bro.
So you did that. You set that all up.
I'm sure she was already planning on it, but Mara's actually like. When I talked to her in person, it was nothing of what I expected. Like, she's super just down to earth and cool. Like, she was like giving me a bunch of tips on like just where to go with my career and stuff like that, and like content and stuff like that. Every time I was doing something, she's like, "You should be recording this. You need to do TikTok and this and that." And she's just like really fucking cool.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's not the feel I get from her, like watching her.
No, she seems like, you know, like just a typical like. You know.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah. So we're just waiting on.
Well, I'm just waiting to see where everyone falls.
So Area 77. Wait, yeah, Area 77. Team Gosu, Ohio Brothers, Ackerman, Wasian, ETK, and we're still waiting for Empire taking on Whiplash.
Bloodhounds didn't make it.
Whiplash.
Liami Top made it over Panda. That was a pretty close game.
Bro, I feel bad.
So the unheard ofs here right now is Liami Top. Not unheard ofs, but just not as not usually top 8.
I never heard of them before
Liami Top. I think Empire's been around a bit. I feel like I've heard that name before.
Or Whiplash.
Or Whiplash, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the players have played before, but the name is not familiar from past NACTs.
I mean, I don't know if we call Wasians a new team. They do have they have Ashley and all them on there.
Yeah.
Did anybody not make it that you expected? Or did anybody get knocked out you would have expected to be there?
No.
You know?
A lot of people, like I said, I think there was a bit, especially from predictions from MLSA, and I think me and Trex touched on this a bit, is that MLSA had a bunch of teams at their level playing, but there's also here at the top when you like there's a gap when you talk about people like when you talk about like the Ohio brothers or Ackerman. So it really wasn't a surprise to me. I don't think it was was a lot of surprises to Trex. The BTK getting shut out early was a little bit of a surprise. I kind of expected some growing pains with how quickly they came together, but not with how they got knocked out. I think they kind of redeemed themselves today. I want to say they did what Ohio Brothers did yesterday to their bracket. And BTK did, like, they pretty much, they were very sound defeats that they were handing out today.
I'll say that yesterday I was talking, or the day before yesterday I was talking about this bracket, and I said the 4 teams that I knew were going to make it was Gosu, Ackerman, Area 77, and, or no, it was Gosu.
Area 77, really?
No, I didn't actually put them in my definite. It was Gosu, Ackerman, BTK, and the Ohio Brothers. After that, there was 4 open slots. I said I gave like 6 possibilities on who could fill those 4 slots. It was Area 77, it was Area 77, and then a bunch of other teams. And like, honestly, I'm surprised like Team Ace has got this far.
Well, Team Ace is the part of that weird bracket that happened with Bloodthirsty Kings. They got beat by Forgotten Ones, and then they got beaten by Team Ace. So I feel like that just kind of like upset a lot of bounds there when BTK got taken out. Mm-hmm. Interestingly enough, too, that one team that Dave had talked about, the highest ranked one in North America, Aggravate One, mm-hmm. They got taken out in the finals by Gosu. No, they just lost to Gosu. Oh, did they?
They lost to Gosu the other day, but now they just faced BTK.
Yeah, they were the ones. That's the one that Dave was saying that was the kind of sleepers. They're the highest ranked ones in North America that nobody's ever heard of. Honestly, yeah, it's almost interesting too. You wonder how they would have done.
So you can go.
Who?
The only new team that impressed me out of like, because everyone was talking like a bunch of people were like Xenex Lotus. They were talking about like this team and that team. The only team that I think did actually like out of like the new teams out of MLSA, I think Quavo did okay. Even when they went up against BTK, they had a good match. They lasted it out. I'm trying to see if anyone else. Apex Predator.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too is I kind of hate the rhetoric that came with the Deku stuff, because Quavo, even during the M4, I feel like it got shadowed because like they've been practicing. They were doing scrims during M4 and continued it week after week after week, hitting me up for scrims, hitting other people up for scrims. They have been putting the pedal to the metal for a very long time. And they did all right. They did as well as you could expect from BTK. You know what I mean? Like, I personally would be happy with that. Be like, all right, we got some things to learn on. I think we just need to grind more. And I don't think that's going to be the last we're going to see of the Huevo, too.
Yeah, like, I think if they would have gotten to the position that, like, Lamy Top was in the lower bracket, they could have possibly pulled off something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just got a kind of rough lower bracket. Like, they would have, because they won really good, then they went up against BTK, and it was like if they would have got a slightly easier bracket on the lower side, I think they could have made it farther. They just met, a rough, they met fucking BTK. So
well, that's gonna be the thing too. Is can these teams like Liami Top and now Whiplash, or is it Whiplash? No, it hasn't. Never mind. I'm just kidding. I don't know yet. That I thought it updated on my screen here. No, it hasn't yet.
On Mobile Legends yet? On the Discord?
No. So can teams like Liami Top, can teams like Empire or Whiplash, are they going to kind of be able to stay in it? And because, like, I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be one of those. It happens in every single league. You've got some of those
Whiplash
those tyrants, those monsters. So it's going to be Whiplash then. Can Whiplash and Liami Top kind of keep in it? You're going to have to stay focused, because this is going to be harder for them than I think any other teams in here, because all of these other teams, they have experience. They've been through leagues before. They've been through games like this, and they know what it feels like to lose a decent amount. And that's where like these teams are kind of made from, is can you lose a few times, because they're going to have a little bit of growing pains. Because I don't want to call their brackets easy, but I mean, you didn't really have too many of the bigger hitters in their brackets just yet. I'm trying to see what Empire or Whiplash had in their bracket to see if there's any surprises that got beaten out early or something.
I think you'll see a gap still. There'll still be that gap, and that's just experience, honestly.
Wait, no,
and
no.
a lot of other
Whiplash
things.
is going against Prime Esports right now, so they haven't won yet. Their game's still happening. Sorry for interrupting.
God damn it, Trex.
No, it's okay. I think there's still going to be a gap, man. The teams at the top are going to exist.
Empire versus Whiplash, right?
Yeah. They beat. That's why I saw the wrong post that they beat the team before them, Prime Esports.
I did the exact same thing you did. I'm like, they won. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they didn't really. I'm looking in here. I didn't really see too many name brand North American teams in their bracket here at the lowest. Xenix Lotus, Incognito. No. I'm thinking of what's it called?
NACC starts next weekend, guys. To anyone that's asking. Well, what's y'all cast this weekend?
Oh, rehearsal on the 10th. I don't know what's our first day casting private.
I'm assuming it's this. Let me check it again.
Bro, what private? You don't. You. Ben's like, what's our?
Here's
Ben's
the thing
like,
with
Ben's
Dave.
Like, you just keep
I
our
told
schedule,
Ben
right,
that
man?
They changed it around, dude.
I told Ben, I'm like, dude, just wait because I guaranteed something might have changed by Friday. Let me see. Yep, it is this week.
Okay, cool.
The 11th, Saturday. If this schedule sticks.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, boy, we're gonna be ready. You gonna get one? You want to get one, or you want to go Thursday as well?
Yeah, I want
practice?
2. Yeah, let's do 2.
All right. Oh, that reminds me. I heard back.
Yo, big $10
great.
donation. Thank you, Elijah.
Great.
There is no next game.
Elijah.
That's it for the night. That's it for
See,
the
you're
night,
splitting
guys.
that. I get like 33% of that, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you get 33% of my 70% from you too.
Elijah Salmon donated $10 through Super Chat.
Yeah, dude,
What's the
we're
next
lifting the
game?
stream up. That wouldn't have come in if it weren't for me and Ben here.
Yep, true. Elijah's one of my favorite viewers, dude. Yep.
He's one of mine.
That's my money.
One of my favorite viewers, bro.
Oh my God! Were there any surprises for you, Trex?
Just I hate to toot my own horn, but
Hey.
I said it last night. I said we're probably gonna have 2 teams slip through the cracks that are new, and that's about how it's looking. So I think pretty much it's about how I thought it would be.
I feel like me and you have a decent experience when it comes to some of these teams and seeing all of them to kind of know that. I mean, we're not jaded anymore when it comes to like how well a team does against it's got to the point where you have to beat a name brand team to kind of get in the radar.
To pick my interests, yeah. And I said it to
like,
Deku like a week ago. I was like, yo, like that's nothing. No offense to any of the new teams, but until you make it to top 8, you're not like if you're not even making it to top 16 regularly, I'm not gonna remember your team name like that. Like it's like because I'm not. It's just I don't get to see you play enough and scrims and all that stuff. You know how many times we've had teams telling us how good they are and that they beat Zane in ranked games and stuff and this and that. It's like, yo, you got to prove yourself. And I hope you guys do prove yourself. But until you do that, it just is what it is, you know.
Yeah, and these guys like this person actually beat Zane when Zane had a cold on Tuesday and he was playing in a trio. It's like, okay. It's like, did you beat him in a 5-man? Oh man, it's gonna be interesting though. I really I like it's something was brought up during the roundtable is that these teams are going to be facing each other twice. So there's going to be a little bit of hopefully like a redemption arc, and it's going to be great, especially as us casting it to be like, all right, this is the second time that these 2 teams are meeting, or have they learned from last time? You know, it's going to be such a great feel for these casts.
Do we know who's gonna play on Saturday?
No, we don't have game schedules yet, I don't think. You cast the 11th?
Yeah.
Cool,
The 11th, yes.
I cast the 12th.
Ooh.
Oh, we got some mighty big shoes. I'm gonna make it huge.
We'll warm it up for you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
We'll warm them up for you, Trex. I want Trex to walk out there and be
I'll
like, I have
probably
to
go
follow
analyst
that.
day 1.
Really?
Yeah, I'll probably go analyst day 1. We're gonna swap around. but it's gonna be day by day. I don't want to do game by game because I don't like doing game by game.
I hear you.
But we're gonna swap.
That's honestly, man, I wouldn't have expected that out of you. You're so good at play-by-play, man. And I'm not saying you suck at analysis. You suck at analysis, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
like
fucking godly at analysis, bro. No, I think. Well, the thing is Deku's a good play-by-play too. So like, it'll be nice to have different voices and a different vibe. And I think, and also I actually know. I haven't done it. I just want our desk to sound really good, so I would like to swap around. We'll see how he like. I think he's going to be a good analysis as well. I've heard his play-by-play. I like how he sounds. I think it's a little bit different than how some other people sounds, but he sounds decent. So we'll see. I mean, if for some reason it's freaking horrible, I won't be one to be scared and be like, hey, and like step up to moderators and be like, hey, I want to start doing play-by-play the rest of the season. But I feel comfortable with it. I'm not really a caster that's like, but like here's, I don't know. I'm not really like someone that's like, oh, I have to do this role. Like, so it's.
I'm sorry.
You know. Okay, Mr. M5 or M4.
Yeah. Excuse me, Big Dick T.
You don't even. You don't have to prove yourself anymore.
That's true. But also, But going to M4 and like just talking with all them. Like I'm glad, like Ben, who's like happy to be in analysis and stuff. Like it's nice to have casters who are just like cool with going with the flow. Like up there, everyone was just like, yeah, we'll just like if you want to do play-by-play, that's cool. Or like if it was a certain game, it's like, yo, everyone would be like, hey, you should probably do play-by-play for this game, and everyone's just like, yeah, that's a good idea, you know. It's like just like everyone's just so like fluid with it all. And it's just, I don't know, it's nice. So, and I think for all of our broadcasts to be very good, everyone needs to learn how to, you know, be fluid and be comfortable and all that. So,
I think that me and Private built that, but over a while, honestly. And it's kind of tough for me to, I don't know, get synergy with Private, but dude, I feel so much better in these past couple of weeks with it. And I think I was talking to E about it. It feels like I need to learn how to cast with like everyone, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so that I can have that flexibility around. But I never thought of like switching play-by-play analysis with Private. I feel like we're both happy with that. What do you think, Private?
With we're happy where we are. Or...
Yeah, we're sticking roles.
For right. Well, yeah, I don't mind sticking roles because I do, and especially with the way me and Trex did it, I feel like, not that I want to say it was a lesser product, but when you're switching that same day, it kind of ruins momentum that you have doing play-by-play or doing analysis. Because you have it in your head that when a play is coming up, oh, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Oh, I'm analysis, actually. Got to toss the ball to Trex, make sure that he holds on to it, and then I got to watch for other things on the board. Like, it does kind of ruin it when it comes to this match and then switching over to the next match. And I do agree with that.
It should definitely be a full day. Like, you should do your position a full day.
At the very least, but I do like doing just sticking with one role right now and kind of trying to shine and bring some stuff out of it, especially because we're brand new to each other. And then me and Ben have had to match. We've had to tone down and tone up our energy a bit because, you know, I can get really excited and stuff like that. And Ben has a very direct and intentional way of talking. So
Private's got that crack voice. His voice is always on crack, and my voice is always smoked a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think one thing with like so I think at first Deku maybe wanted to switch every game, and like when I first said like, hey, we'll swap, I messaged him like the next day. I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know when I met swap, I was like, I still think one of us should hold the position all day, because like for me as an analysis, I don't want to go into play-by-play the next game, because like as an analysis, you're kind of building up, you know, like I'm talking about win you're building up the storyline, you're building up the win conditions, you're building up, and then after game one happens, now we're going into game two, and I want to talk about like, all right, so we learned from game one, what are we doing now in game two? And like if you're just swapping it's like it's easier for a play-by-play. I feel like for me it's almost easier play-by-play to move around, but if I'm doing analysis, I want a freaking analysis, because we're going to go into game two and you're doing analysis and you're not talking about shit I was talking about last game, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? So yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a great season. I'm hyped.
I am too. I'm really, because and even then, being able to practice and just the difference, especially having a league format with this too. It's gonna, as a caster, I'm excited because of the potential stories that we can build with it. Like it's more than just a tournament kind of coming up. It's a league, and there's just so much that can be done with it. And we're gonna see who can kind of man up through that 6 hours too.
Yeah, you're right. I think a lot of storylines are already out there, right? With the whole of the Valley kind of splitting, those are like the obvious ones, and the strengths and weaknesses of those teams now that they've reformed, and then the storylines of the other two teams that kind of like hopped in, right? How will they progress? How will they handle getting, I mean, like, let's be honest.
They're gonna have a rough
probably
time.
going to take some losses, right? Early, they're going to take some hits. And I think their mental fortitude throughout will really either make them or break them.
There's so many storylines right now. You got Area 77. Half of their members are part of BTK right now. Team Gosu, a lot of their members, older members, are on the Ohio Brothers now. And then who else are we looking at here? Ackerman as well. That's what happened when Area 77 initially went ahead and split. They formed Ackerman. So it's just it's so interesting and to see what's going to be going on here. Oh man! And then we have our. I thought it was gonna. Oh well, it is. We're gonna have our top two female teams. Wait, did Weijin get beat? No, Weijin is in it. So Ashley and Nicolette are going to be in there.
In the league. It's dope.
Yup. I'm really excited about that as well too. And especially strong female players too. And like bro, like we already knew Ackerman was going to do well, but like. I was still kind of surprised, and I was happy with Nicolette that she's kind of fluidly fit in there in Ackerman through those matches, and it's great to see, and I can't wait.
I honestly feel like she is one of the strongest mages in the region.
Yeah.
When I saw her on Farsa, especially Farsa, she just has like this, I don't know, this comfortability with Farsa that really can change a game. She's so good.
Was it Trex, do you remember, was it Ashley or was it Nicolette who ended up going up against Deuce Knights and 3 Assassins?
I think it was Nicolette.
Because I remember I was laughing that entire game. I'm like, to be Nicolette on a mage right now against 3 assassins. Like she would dodge out like 2 of them, and then from the back, here comes Saber. I'm like, God, poor Ashley. I think she went like it was like 12 deaths that game. I was like, bro, you can't even blame her. Like, what do you do? Well, I don't want to keep you guys too long. It was been an exciting weekend, and then we got the 10th for some practice for us. And I guess you guys are going to have your initial, what's it called? Trex, your guys'
Friday
what is it called?
Okay, cool.
This Friday or next Friday?
This Friday is our rehearsal.
Oh, this Friday.
Yeah.
So then who has theirs next Friday? Is that Eunice?
Weezy and Eunice. And Xena.
Oh, so then it's...
Or Xena with us.
Oh, so then we're probably not going to see any of them this weekend. Wait, that's weird.
Wait, who's the other Xena?
Wait, so what day do you have, Trex? What days do you have?
He said Sunday.
What do you mean?
You have Sunday, right? Oh yeah, we have Saturday, you have Sunday. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking we were splitting it up. I'm dumb.
So we both have to do rehearsals this weekend. That's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All of us will be Friday. And is it Beth that's doing rehearsal with us, or Xena?
I believe it's Beth. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know if they're just doing every other day? Like, is Beth gonna be every Saturday? Xena's gonna be every Sunday?
If I'm to believe how these rehearsals are happening, I'm gonna guess they're gonna split up weekends.
Weekends.
So Beth would get this Saturday and Sunday, and Xena would get next Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because Xena doesn't have her rehearsal until next week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm excited for them too. I know Xena's hyped for it. I can't wait.
So many games, bro. It was like 96 teams that played in this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Insane.
It was a hell of a qualifier. It was grueling.
1,000 people signed up. That's crazy.
Does everybody have a decent logo? What is Weijin's logo?
I don't know. I did you see my message earlier?
What?
I told I was talking to Pika, and I've been joking about it, but I'm serious.
I'm gonna put like $100 towards getting any team that has a shitty logo a new one from Fiverr.
Just to make us look better as a whole,
bro,
brother.
'cause I
Hey,
can't have
hey,
fucking
that's a good
somebody with
idea.
A fucking image off Google as their logo, bro. Just get a real PNG. Like it's like $15 off Fiverr.
Liam Top doesn't have a logo. Whiplash, bro. When are you guys gonna finish your game? Is this like a 40-minute game?
G's on. No, they didn't start too long ago. G's watching it right now.
Okay.
It's
Bloodthirsty Kings have a logo.
It's not 10 to 8.
So Liam Top don't have one. Wasian doesn't have one. Ackerman, did they have one?
Ackerman has a logo, yeah.
Okay. We know. Well, I don't know if Ohio brother.
No,
do
they don't.
have a logo? What would that logo even be?
Like 3 little ghetto chibi characters, 3 Asian ghetto chibi characters with the state of Ohio behind them.
What's synonymous with Ohio? What would you put behind them that people would be like, yeah,
what
that's
about
Ohio?
Wasian? What are they gonna do?
What is a Wasian? Do they mean white Asians? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Pretty sure. I don't know how that slipped through the cracks.
Oh man. That'd be a lot there, Trex. You might be supporting half these teams for logo
It's literally
changes.
like $15. I think G said he might throw into it. It'd literally be like $100, and you can get like, bro, you can get a nice, like a decent, normal, nothing too crazy, but a decent esports logo off Fiverr for like $15-20.
Easy.
Easy. From some kid in the Philippines.
Anybody? Hey, any viewers want to do that right now? What's up? You need $1, dog?
I mean, it's seriously though.
I mean, Toast, he bought a Valorant team, right? And he drew his logo on Paint. And it looks pretty good. I mean, hey, it works, you know?
He did draw his logo on Paint.
Who's that?
Disguised Toast. He started a esports team on Valorant. DSG. It's called Disguised. And they made it to the league, huh? The Division.
What a
2
story
team.
there, bro. What a story.
Did you watch that video? I watched that fucking
yes,
video.
dude. When he was like tearing up, I was like, oh my god, me too, dude.
Who was the team that had the drawn logo last year?
Hikaru Esports.
Hikaru Esports. That everybody, and then people were like, "That's so unprofessional." I'm like, bro, the entire community loved it. They were sipping so hard. They're like, Hikaru Esports definitely needs to go to the finals.
I mean, I feel like if you go just that end, it's almost funny in its value. But like when you try to make a cool logo with like images that you took off of Google, then it's just like, you know, like if you want a cool logo, pay for a cool logo. If you want to draw one on Paint, then just draw one on fucking Paint. But you got to be somewhere on the end. You can't be somewhere in the middle.
It can't be anywhere in the middle. It's got to be one extreme or the other one.
This speaks to the lack of coordination, history, I don't know, contractual obligations that NA has, though, man. And I really think that's gonna keep it. We're gonna keep getting like EXP gapped on every major tournament because we're just not as coordinated, man. Like these people have contracted obligations to practice X amount of hours or to shut up and listen to your coach, things like that. You know, we don't have that.
I wonder. Well, that's probably one of the things that I've been saying. Like everybody kind of sleeps. Well, not everybody, but like when those people who critique Zane and say he's fallen off or this and that, the dude plays like 16 hours a day, every day. Yeah. Like who else puts in that much time on this game? I mean, it's just, and he's doing that without having a team behind him. Or without having an organization behind him, like with the whip drawn. So it's gonna be. It'll be interesting because they did lose. We're gonna see how well that they kind of. Man, can you imagine? We were so close to having a league without the BTK.
So close, dangerously close. I was talking to E. I was like, "What happens if Zane doesn't make it top 8? Oh God,
it's scary."
I was watching a video.
I'm just kidding. We get canceled next year.
I was watching a clip of Zane too, talking about if he doesn't make it to an M series, like what would you do if you didn't make it to the M series? And like the quote was, I'd probably quit the game.
I'd probably
and I'm
quit.
like, oh man, that was ringing through my head when I saw that loss. I'm just like, oh god.
I think after this season, though, we will have secured enough viewage and like publicity and just people enjoying us, like with the broadcast, with everything from all sides. I think that even if something happened to where Zane left, like we could still survive. You know.
I just want these guys.
I think we would take a big hit, but we would survive.
Wasians, what's her name? Empire, Whiplash, Liami Top, all these guys, I want them. I hope that they can build some type of familiarity with each other, that when the inevitable loss does come to these teams, that we don't do what NA is known for and completely disband our teams, and we keep that history going, so that we have those, like, we can go back and be like, I remember when this team did the bottom of our first league, and now they're here at the top taking on BTK. You know what I mean? I want that storyline to kind of come through for some of these teams to kind of keep that history going.
I feel like it's gonna happen private though. I feel like that. I don't know. Our culture is so different. T was talking about earlier. Our culture is so different from like Asian culture, where we're so solo. I don't know how to put it, but versus Asians, very communal, you know, and group. Yeah. It's a huge difference.
They work together more.
All right, Private was leaving. What's up, dude?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm out to you guys. Thank you so much for having me on here. Some great games. Yeah, Trex isn't allowed to go.
We keep bringing up a new topic.
No, we're check you guys.
All right, have a good one, bro.
I'll check you guys later.
Bro, I thought this was gonna go on a while longer. I was like planning on streaming until like 1 or 2, and now I'm like, well, what do I do now?
I'm gonna go look at. I believe somebody gave us feedback over. Private sent us one of the videos out that we casted on, and he got some feedback. I want to kind of
from who
focus on. I'm not sure. He asked a few people. I don't know who this came from. I'm gonna ask him that. Who did this come from? But it's kind of what we've been working on the whole time. Me and Private just have such a different energy level, and bridging that is sometimes difficult for us.
All right.
I think that's the main thing.
You guys feel free to shoot me a video if you guys have videos, bro.
Yeah, I thought he did. Did he not?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll tell him to send it to you.
I ever got a video.
Get some feedback. Yeah, I think I don't know. I've got to come up and he's got to come down a little bit.
How are your guys' transitions?
Really smooth now, man. Really smooth. Honestly, he can. I dropped one time in the middle of a fight. Something like distracted me in my house when I stopped speaking, and he was just right there like the whole time. And even in ending analysis into team fight, he's like water, bro. It's really good. We just got to work on the energy difference. What about you and Deco? You guys working it out?
We've only practiced a few times, honestly.
You feel good about it?
I feel good about it. I mean, I feel good.
Okay.
I know that he is I know that he's a decent caster, so I feel good with it. I know he's not like a bully caster and he's not like a shy caster, so I feel good enough to as long as I have a decent caster, I feel good about it, and whatever it is, we'll grow through it. But I know he brings energy, I bring energy, so it'll be solid. It's just gonna be, I think the only thing is gonna come down to just like our sounds. But yeah, no, I feel good about it. I feel really good about it.
I'm curious to see how you guys do, and then Weezy.
I know he
and
takes
Eunice
critique,
next
so
week. I think that's the biggest thing, dude. If you're just comfortable and manning up to what you need to improve on, like that's huge, man. I feel like you can't work with somebody who can't take critique. I don't know. I've always felt that's like a little boyish, you know. Like we can't just like say it how it is, dog.
That was another thing when I was over there. Like after each cast, after each game, or like after each series, we would have a break or something. Like the 3 casters on the desk, we would like either go smoke or something, or like sit there and be like, all right, how did everyone feel about it? Like, what can we improve? Like maybe like the time it was my first time doing anchor, and anchor. Like on a 3-man desk over there, anchor really controls the desk. Like you bring in the stream, and then like during game, you're pointing. Like play-by-play will be going, and I'll look at my analysis and be like, all right, you pick it. Like I'll point to them and be like, you're picking it up next. You know, like you're coming in right after this. Or I'll look at him and be like, hey, I'm coming in after this. And like there's a lot more pointing, and anchor's really kind of controlling and tossing to people. And it was my first time doing it at that level. And after that game, like I was talking with Eterna, and Eterna was seeming a little shaky, and they were just like, hey, just be a bit more control. Like she was like, you just need to be a bit more controlling, you know? And I was like, okay, like I can do that, you know? But like every time after we would critique, Naisu was like telling me like, hey, try working on this or that, you know? And like everybody was just super open, and I'm like, I know that Deku will be able to do that, so after each cast we'll just do the same thing. We'll just sit and I'll be like, hey, because until we get to the real thing, like that's when it's really going to be water hits it. Or ears hit it, you know, and that's when I'll be like, all right, hey, let's work on this. Hey, let's work on this. Hey,
I'm glad to hear the scenes like that though. That's really encouraging.
The casters are so fucking cool over there.
Dude, I want you to know though, you did like incredibly well.
Thank you.
Like truly, man. I saw you playing like center desk, and I felt like you looked nervous, but you didn't act nervous.
Good.
You did so good, man. The whole time through, in each position you played, it was really good, man. I was just like, that's my fucking man. There he is, man. That's my man.
Yeah, it was fucking. I wasn't nervous when I did play-by-play. The very first day I casted, I did play-by-play, and I was like, oh, I got this. Like I'm
knocked it out of the park, dog.
I'm good. I'm like, I fucking got this. This is where I'm thriving. And then doing anchor, that was when the camera was about to come on and they were counting us down. I got the heartbeat. I was like you know when like you can't control it. Like my mind's not nervous, but my body is like my heart starts beating fast, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti.
Yeah,
all
you
that.
know all that shit. Like when you get the shaky legs and you can't even control it, it just happens. But after the first minute, we're in there. You know, we're fucking good. But once you get the first spiel out, you're in the zone. So it was nice, bro. I think I think there's a lot of opportunity for everybody as casters and stuff. And
that's what I was saying the other day, man. I feel like there's enough space to play your lane. I don't feel like, I don't know. I feel like some people compete a little bit. I feel like it's unnecessary, you know? I feel like there's plenty of space, man. I don't know. I found that in my own kind of thing, you know? I could do whatever I want. I'm in my own lane, you know? And I hope everybody feels like that. I wish we could maybe take a page out of that book, though, and be the same way. Like, very open and critiquey and, like, communal. But I just think as Americans, we're probably not going to do that shit.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm going to end stream real fast, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Much
Bye, guys.
Love. Bye, guys.